Thinking about the beans. Cool, blimey, mate. Where'd you spring from playing this game after how many weeks? It's almost a month, is it? Isn't it? Sure is, Yangus. Sure is. But I'm back. I knew I wouldn't. You knew I wouldn't leave you behind. All my crew, my nakama, my family, and especially because apparently I married Medea, something like that. Yeah, Dragon Quest VIII. It's a game I play that isn't Zelda. Fun fact. And sorry I'm not playing Tears today, but we gotta start the post game of this. We finished this game over a month ago. And, it's a little unfortunate, the timing with Tears of the Kingdom, but I did want to make sure we started before it gets too long and everyone forgets what happened. But in case you did forget what happened, I'm going to say this in, half spoilery away, because, it's the end of the game. I can't not spoil it. But, Dragon Quest VIII, we beat the Lord of Darkness, as is you do in most Dragon Quests, and saved the princess who was a horse but is now no longer a horse. And she was also betrothed to a stinky little man in the Kingdom of Argonia. And we were like, we ain't having that. Stop the wedding. And then we crashed the wedding, and then we steal the bride. And then the king is also like, oh yeah, you can't marry that stinky little man. Let's take this bride home. And then we get in the little carriage, and then we go off to the kingdom to get a real marriage, and it's all cool. Yeah, the end. Yeah, you know what? I don't know how many people were surprised I didn't pick Jessica, but it's like, it's just the way that Medea and the hero just have such chemistry. Even I think it's just so well written that I can sense that even when the hero doesn't talk. But yeah, what's the post game about? Well, we'll find out. But knowing Dragon Quest, it's not gonna be a little addition. It's not gonna be like a little half-ass story at the end. No, it's gonna be more. The Horse Princess, you got that right. Well, let's start the game, and welcome on in, everybody! Thinking about the beans. Ba, 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 ba. Oh man, it has been a while since I've had this set up, so forgive me if something's off, but let me know. I think everything is working right. You got the bottom screen back up, we continue the adventure. Like I said in other streams, I've been grinding. This was my save from the end of the game. This is my save now. I spent 2.5 hours grinding slimes until, well, the goal was to have my lowest character be level 45. And, as you can see, the gap kinda closed a little bit. Now my highest is Yangus at level 50. Of course, he has to be the sole survivor. That's what's gonna happen. I beat the post-game dungeon, and Yangus will be the sole survivor once again. Yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Miku, Haru, Smart Babam, Lollipop's Pizza, everybody, welcome. Yeah, Jessica was secondary. I'm glad you understand, Miku. Was she a horse before or after the wedding? Before. You know, that reminds me of a comic. Before, I'm telling you, believe me! Ah! Thank you. That just reminds me of a comic that somebody made where, when the hero and Princess Medea get married, King Trode, or they announce to King Trode, congratulations, father, you're going to be a grandfather. I'm pregnant. And then King Trode's like, oh, that's great, dear. That must have happened while you were alone in the spring, where you transformed into a human, right? Right? While you were at the spring? Transformed to a human? Yes. Yeah, sure. Oh, good. The Prismaya Raiders are here to... Look, I swear, she was human when I married her. I swear. How's it going, everybody? What's up, Mika? I think you were playing The Sims today? I know you're not doing the baby thing anymore, but still, hope everybody's having a fun time. Welcome on in. Tomki, Mika, how's it going? Damn JP too. Everybody, welcome on in. We just started playing Dragon Quest VIII today, but we actually finished the game. This is the post-game file. I'm starting it today. I have no idea what's in store for me, but it's gonna be fantastic. If y'all ain't following Mika Prismaya, the cool streamer, she is the coolest streamer, and no one can tell me otherwise. Gosh dang it. Yeah, thanks for coming on in, everybody. Yeah, I've been, I finished Dragon Quest VIII a month ago. I just gave the synopsis, so
Y'all are just gonna have to wing it with regards to the plot. But I'm telling you, I did not marry a horse. I did not. And you're just gonna have to believe me on that one. Yeah. In fact, look at this. No horses here. Just a cool little ninja lady. Yeah. How's it going? Everybody, hope you're doing heckin' amazing tonight. It is Friday. And is it just me or is the game a little quiet, actually? I feel like it might be. Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da. I just wanna make sure everything's all hunky-dory for everybody. Let me put that up a little bit. Biome feels okay. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, I gave the synopsis. Let's give it again. If anybody wants to know, we saved the princess. We defeated a giant genie man, and also like I don't know. That's pretty much it. The princess is not a horse. Just believe me on that. In fact, I'll prove it to y'all by traveling to where she is definitely not a horse. The Mystical Spring. Yeah. Hope y'all are doing heckin' fantastic. If you don't know me, I'm Chris. I'm a chicken, and I play RPGs. I do the voices from time to time, and you know, just help y'all get into the story and whatnot. Dragon Quest, it's become one of my new favorite series, honestly. Red drinks from the Mystical Spring. The party's HP and MP are restored. Let Medea drink? I suppose. So that's the actual hero of the game, by the way. Mr. Banana Man from the Smash Brothers. And that's his wife. See, what did I tell you? Not a horse.
So I'll be a member of the royal family of Argonia soon?
No, she's not. No, she's not. They're doing the thing where, like, the end of the game doesn't count, but it remembers you beat it. Like the fake little alternate reality. She's not. She was gonna marry this stinky little man who's like, oh, I'm the Prince Charmers. I'm the best, and I'm betrothed to this beautiful lady. She's so va-va-voom. And we just said no. We're not gonna let that happen at all. We're stealing you. We're taking you in like an onion carriage, like freaking Cinderella. The math checks out. Absolutely.
I've accepted that. It's my duty as princess.
Here's the thing, the hero and the princess were childhood friends since so long ago, and they're so much better for each other. But the thing is, there's an agreement with the royal families that, like, because their grandparents were forbidden to marry, they made a promise, like, oh yeah, when we have children and they're eligible to be married, they'll marry. But then there was some issue with that, so then it passed down to the grandkids, and they don't even know each other. They don't even know each other. They can't. That is just unacceptable. There's no romance. There's no spark. There's no va-va-voom. Nothing.
It's just that no matter how hard I try, I simply can't imagine getting married yet.
Didn't do 8 yet? Oh, it is fantastic, as is all the Dragon Quests.
I don't have the faintest idea
of
what it means to be a wife.
I don't want to say too much, but as with every one of them, each character has their own tragic backstory.
I don't have the faintest idea what it would feel like to live away from you.
Manok. Yeah, perfect voice acting. Seamless.
I've got to get myself used to the thought. I've got to be strong. Farewell, my faithful palace guardsman.
No. 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 She's horsing again. Okay. So that's where we are with that. But I have a feeling. The post game is really where it gets really swanky. Let's consult. I mean, it pretty much is like whenever you talk to your party chat. Also, Jessica has a nice outfit right now. Very nice. She put it on of her own volition. Trust me. I had a really strange dream the other day. I was on the top of some mountain when suddenly a strange emblem appeared on a stone monument there. I wonder where I was exactly. Were you in your underwear, Angelo? How did you know? I mean, I put Jessica in underwear.
Maybe it makes the Don Toad hop under the collar when I say it, but sometimes I am jealous of this curse that makes him into a monster. Being inside the body of a monster means you can know the true heart of the monster. If it is me, I could have become even greater friends with the monster kind.
Can you not phrase it like being inside the body? Thank you, Morrie. Thank you, Morrie. Yes. Yes. Morrie does that every now and then.
The horse princess is different to Red and Jessica. I suppose it's 'cause she's royalty like. Not that she acts like a toff, mind you. She's a bit of a mystery, really.
Under normal circumstances, a princess should never have to put her head in the water and drink from a spring like this. But she's a horse at the moment, so I suppose it can't be helped. It's terribly painful to watch, mind you. So this is the king, by the way. Nobody recognizes him as king because he turned into a little goblin man. Well, I say turned into, but he kind of always was a little goblin man, but now he really is one. And pulling the carriage is the horse princess. Here's Red. She's a pirate captain, or like a pirate bandit captain. She doesn't want to admit it, but definitely her and Yangus are a little bit of a thing. Definitely a thing. Like, they're so good together. Like, he grovels at her feet, she stomps him with her feet. I mean, what more perfect of a pair could they be? You know what, Dan JP2, you might be right. I never thought of it as maybe a throwback to DQ2. It makes me wonder if we ever had that one mirror that turns you back to human, that would just have solved everything. You know, if you haven't played Dragon Quest XI, the whole quest line with the past, the past going into past games thing, it's I don't want to treat it as a spoiler because it's kind of like side to the main story, but all I'll say is, oh yeah, that's really good. It's really good about respecting the stories of past games. And if you have played it, you know.
I suppose if you spent as long as she has being a horse, it's gonna be hard to shake some of the old habits, eh? Even when you're back to being human. Like, you know, lapping up water from puddles and eating grass and stuff. Blimey, I was only kidding, lighting up with you.
I like the implication that the hero is furious at that.
A little joke every now and then don't do no harm, does it? Coming here is so relaxing, it almost makes me forget about the crisis we're all facing. I know we don't have time to take a break, but still, it is nice to come here every once in a while.
Sure is, Jessica. Let me just change up my battle party a little bit. I was just saying before the raid that since the last time I streamed this game, which was over a month ago, I did a little grinding because that's what you do in Dragon Quest. And yeah, I think characters are all ready for endgame. We got the main character, we got Yangus, who's your second in command. And the way I line up Red and Morrie, it depends a little bit, because Red technically does have better defense. So I kind of actually want to put Red first. Morrie's more of the glass cannon character who does tons of damage, but he dies real fast. You know, probably exacerbated by the fact that he's, you know, kind of the weakest character right now, the lowest level. Alright, let's zoom on out. So, if it wasn't for the fact that I looked up a little bit of a guide, I wouldn't know exactly where to go. But Angelo's dream. Angelo's dream is what we need to meme. Yangus got the Riz. You know, after playing this entire game with him at my side, I'm not even surprised. He's got a heart of gold. It's just in there somewhere, underneath all his bulk. He admits it. He doesn't want to admit it, but he does. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's fly. If I can remember how to do that. So where I want to be is the post-game dungeon, which I hear is east of the town called Baccarat. Baccarat, as you might guess, is a town full of just gambling. So there's an altar on a mountain. Is this it? I think I just found it. Good thing we didn't have to go far. Oh. Oh, hi. Did we find the 7 Dragon Balls? There's only 4. Okay. Where the hell are we? I recognize this place. I had a dream about it not long ago. Yeah, Angelo, that's why we're here.
You what? I had the same dream myself.
How extraordinary! I was just thinking to myself how strange it was to come across the same altar I dreamt about the other day. Wait, I had this dream and all. I feel all icky now. Sharing a dream with Yangus.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, we're only supposed to share a bed, not dreams.
Oh.
Okay? I am not the only one who had this dream.
No, I had it too. It looks like all of us had exactly the same dream. But what does it mean?
It means we all watched the credits, Jessica. It's literally the altar that appeared at the end of them.
Yikes! I don't get it. And I don't like it neither. This kind of thing really gives me the willies.
And normally it's Morrie that's talking about willies, but that's neither here nor there. All in his monstrous pit.
There's a reason for everything people make, eh? Like the clothes. They are for keeping us warm and making us look fantastico, see? Allora, there must be some reason why this altar was built.
What we doing out here in the middle of nowhere when we're supposed to be fighting that fat geezer Ratthorn?
We did that already, Angus. Just not in this lifetime.
I ain't got a clue what you're thinking coming here, Gov.
Why ever would anyone build an altar in a place like this? It really is a mystery.
Something bothering you about this altar and all, Manok? I know what you mean. Hey, look! Listen! There's some kind of emblem carved on the surface of the altar. In that dream I had, the emblem started glowing and flew into the sky.
Is it a fire emblem?
Engage!
Alright. So I haven't even mentioned the reason that Red's in a nice little kunoichi outfit. I was grinding the Cameron codexes off stream. Those are little photo challenges. And we actually got a lot of them done. A lot of the 3-star ones were the reason I was so far behind on them, because I never did them on stream. But if you are curious, we can take a quick look. Bum. Yeah! We got the Goldman. We got pictures of a ribbon mummy. Picture of a little imp that's dressed like Morrie. They say don't meet your heroes, because your heroes are gonna beat you up because you're a monster. I'm sure Morrie felt absolutely conflicted about fighting this beautiful specimen. But alas, he was not worthy for the monster arena. I could check, but I'm just gonna take a picture. But I think this altar is also one of the photo challenges. Let me just, beep. Yeah.
Keep this photograph.
Alright, without further ado, y'all. Time to offer an offering. Yangus, get on the pedestal.
You what?
Don't worry, it's not a sacrifice or anything. We're just gonna have you do the underpants dance.
Oh yeah, I'm good at that, mate. You picked the right governor for the job.
Eh? Oh, we're just in it, huh? Sorry, y'all. I really like reading party chat. It's just my party, though.
Looks like there are some pretty fierce monsters in here. Tends to be the way with places that are hard to find. I've got a good feeling about this. Yeah, me old thief sense is tingling. There's gonna be some pretty serious loot in here.
At the first glance, this cave is like all the others, but you never know what is leaking around the next corner.
Lurking around the...
The monsters are full of a power here. We gotta keep our wits around us, eh?
Oi, don't talk to me right now, alright? I'm trying to make use of me nose for treasure to figure out if there's anything worth anything worth having around here.
Having saving. Now, speaking of, that might be a good idea. Yangus, sniff it out. 9 treasures. Oh boy. Now, given this is a post-game dungeon, if this is anything like when I played Dragon Quest IV, it's gonna be just a lot of fighting. So, yeah, you know, if y'all just want to talk about whatever's going on, feel free to. Dark Devil Dogs. Sounds like a menu item at Pink's Hot Dogs. Yes. Let's see, I don't want to end up using too much of my SP, because who knows how long it'll be until the end of this dungeon. I will, however, try to conserve where possible. Give me a second. I need to remember what Yangus does. Yeah, Axis of Evil. That's the one that attacks the entire group. Yes, Dragon Quest. I missed all these pun names. Fandango. And Morrie. Oh, that's right. I gave him the boomerang, so in battles like this, he can attack everybody. All right, let's do it.
Ya-ta-ta-ta, ya-ta-ta-ta.
I've just been thinking, like, once I finish Dragon Quest VIII for good and for all, what am I even gonna do? Am I just out of Dragon Quests? There's plenty. I've only played a couple on stream before. That's just rude. Slapping a Yangus while he's down. I've been recommended either 6 or 7. 7's gonna be a doozy. That's the one that's people say is legitimately the longest one, though. I might just play 6. Honestly, I'm gonna be truthful here. I was hoping that Square Enix would have announced more to do with the Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake. Because that was announced how many years ago now? Too many years ago. And even, while the whole time I've been playing Dragon Quest VIII, I've just been thinking in the back of my mind, oh, that's under the works. Square Enix has been building it up. It's gonna be released before I finish Dragon Quest VIII. I'm gonna run out of time to play it. Nah, it turns out it's still not even out. I'm kind of worried about it now, though. I think I'm just not gonna play another Dragon Quest until then. There's always other games, like Ace Attorney. But besides that, I've just really needed this day of the dragons and the quests. I've heard it's gonna be a while till we get there, but I've heard that the post game of this game, once you actually get into the story, we're gonna learn a lot of revelations that in my mind, we're gonna get revealed to us during the course of the story. There's still a couple of plot threads. We definitely hope, Windy. Also, how you doing? Well, come on in. Just talking about what games we're gonna play once both Tears and Dragon Quest VIII are done. It's gonna, like, mess me up to not be playing Tears of the Kingdom anymore. I don't have the health up. Red is on the verge of death. Hold up. Let me heal that real quick. Let's go. I hope I move fast. Alright, fellas. Looks like we need a little bit of an axis of evil here.
Shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Come on, Faye. Stop it! You what, mate? I'ma punch it in the gabber. How are you still up? And also, Red, please. If I don't revive her now, she's not gonna be able to get experience from this battle. Let's just do that real quick. And I am now remembering I don't have a guaranteed raise. Zing. Let's try it. I know. Doesn't... Yeah, no. Red has... Morrie has the guaranteed raise. There you go. But nothing happens. Wonderful. I'm getting a lot of money from these fights. This definitely feels like post-game. I've been needing to play this game, honestly. I've needed a break from the Tears. I'm kind of forcing myself to, because I've still been playing Tears every night. Even for days where I'm like not streaming. I always feel so far behind everybody. I knew this would happen. I'm in a place where, like, not much spoilers for that because I'm not playing that right now. I'm just in a place where I am story-wise ahead of a lot of people, but still taking it at my own pace. By a lot of people, I mean Drewby, mostly, because I'm a mod for his channel, and you know how it is. You know how it is. I guess I'll take this opportunity to mention that there's a little friend next to me on my desk right now that I got from the Dragon Quest Island. Look at him. He's so polite. Dragon Quest Island in Japan. Look at him. He's the Onion Slime. The Onion Slime stress ball, specifically. And y'all can't see it, y'all can't hear it, but just imagine me furiously squeezing this thing right now. It is really... I don't know what's inside it, but it is really nice.
Onion. Onion.
That's just like the thing with Dragon Quest Island, just the onion slime. They sell little like popcorn containers with onion popcorn and onion rice puffs. I got the one with the onion rice puffs, because I don't know about onion popcorn, honestly. A friend. Onion. And I'm just gonna reiterate, I said this like when I was recounting my trip to Japan. Also, this place is huge and it has no map. I think I'm just gonna have to like wing it. If you are a fan of Dragon Quest, do not miss out on going to Dragon Quest Island. I didn't plan it as well as I could have because, I'm gonna be honest, it is a bitch and a half to find the place. Like, it's a theme park. You'd think there'd be like shuttle buses and trains and whatnot all going to there from every major city. No. You know what I had to do? I had to take a train all the way to Kobe, which that part is reasonable because that's where it is. It's in Kobe, Japan. You know, the place with the beef. But then I had to take a bus, which, like, it shares a bus stop with 3 other buses that go wildly different places. So, you know, make sure you can read a little bit of Japanese and go to the right bus or else you're screwed. All the way out to the middle of a random interchange. They're not interstates, there are no states in Japan. So you just get out at this stop in the middle of the highway. And why do they keep printing red like that? That just stresses me out, man. Stop it! Oh, this is grinding my gears. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I gotta be smarter about how I fight these guys. You know, using all my MP on Kazing. Alright, we got one down. I haven't gotten any new armor since the last stream. Like, I just thought, hey, it's good enough for the end of the game, right? It's good enough for, post-game. Maybe that wasn't true. So, once you get to the random stop in the middle of the interchange, there's just this one stop across the street. Well, you don't have to cross the highway, but you, like, go under it. It's just a tiny little sign in the middle of the road saying, like, oh yeah, you want to go to the theme park? The bus stop is here. And there you get a little shuttle that goes to the actual theme park. The theme park is on, basically Anime Island. 2D Animation Island is the literal translation. And, it's the same place that has the Naruto theme park. And it also has a Godzilla theme park. You have to, even though it's all one place, you kind of have to get a separate ticket to each one. It's like if you went to Disneyland and like Fantasyland and Tomorrowland and whatnot all had different tickets. That's fine, I was just there for the Dragon Quest. To be completely honest, it's like, if I was there with with friends, I would have gotten tickets to at least Naruto Park and Dragon Quest Park.
Await, King!
But I was in Japan with family, so I already knew, like, the stress and tiresomeness of even getting to the place would be a lot for them. I didn't know what kind of event the Dragon Quest theme park would be. I thought it would just be like, you know, Disneyland, where there's a bunch of, you know what? I actually got this ability for Red off stream. Fire in the hole. A salvo of serpentines from Red's mysterious mateys. Let's try it once. Just once. Bum 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 bum. Oh, you don't call for backup. Come on! I am intended to fight one enemy. Yo, fire cannons! Woo!
Onyo!
Thankfig, what's up? Blade Vancer, how you doing? I'm talking about the Dragon Quest theme park because finally I'm playing Dragon Quest. So it's relevant again. If you heard me talk about it during my trip to Japan, then you know. But I just like to talk about it. It's really hard to get to. That was my point there. From a bus stop in the middle of the highway, you take a shuttle bus, and then you're finally at the place you need to be. It's a little much. It's a little much. Let's underpants stance. Glad to be seeing more Dragon Quest. You know it. Hope you're enjoying. We're starting the post game today, if y'all aren't aware, and we just made it to this dungeon. That's literally the only thing we've done post game wise. I have no idea why we're here or what this is, but I'm sure we'll understand soon. Yo! Great. I'm glad we spent the time to dance in front of the enemy with our underpants.
Mind you, it's not my underpants. I nicked it off of somebody.
We know, Yangus, we know.
I swear it's not. Don't blame me. For the smell.
How y'all doing today? Y'all have a good weekend? Or, I mean, you're all gonna have a good weekend, I hope. I've just been mentioning, I've been tired of work these past few days. I'm a programmer, I like to code. But my boss is on vacation right now. Actually in Hawaii right now. Liquid metal armor, hell yeah. Ooh, who can we give that to? So, it hasn't been overwhelming, per se. Being, we're all having a lot of meetings constantly just to make sure that nothing goes wrong. So it's a good thing that we're taking the opportunity to make sure nothing goes wrong. Yo, this armor actually isn't that good. It's worse than pretty much everything we have. Now the question is, do I want to keep the Uber Sacred armor or use the Liquid Metal armor? It's only a little bit better. It's also a little bit better than Red's costume, but I'm not taking off the ninja outfit. Come on. Let me check what the Uber Sacred armor does. If it heals me, then I'll keep it. It just offers even greater defense. Let me look up what the original Sacred armor does. Yeah. Creative Ellie, welcome on in. How you doing?
Cool, blimey!
I like that. I like that a lot. I see a fellow Yangus enjoyer in the chat. Here's mine.
Cool, blimey!
We're doing some Dragon Quest VIII post-game today. I will say Yangus is a good boy. It's gonna be sad for him to go after this game. Okay, let's see. Recovers rare HP at the end of each turn in battle. Yeah, okay, we're keeping the Uber Sacred armor. It's a little less defense, but the HP healing is too nice in a dungeon like this. Yeah, we just started the post game, and I am excited. So, I was just recounting my story of going to the Dragon Quest Island. Once I actually got there, it was fantastic. I did not know it was going to be a kind of a scavenger hunt type thing. I thought it was going to be like a theme park with rides. So, that's a little unfortunate. If I had known it would required like running around and like exploring things, kind of like a video game. Wow. I would have not bought tickets for my parents to come to. I would have just been like, hey, you guys do whatever you want. Go get some nice food. Here's like 1,000 yen. Here's like 10,000 yen. Go wild. But instead, like, it's this thing where you make a party of characters and then you travel around as if you're playing Dragon Quest. You're talking to the NPCs, you're collecting items, you're fighting monsters, so that requires you to like run all around the place. And it was super awesome. I'm not gonna spoil the story. The story of the place is so good, it's like playing a Dragon Quest game. Absolutely, 100% written by Yuji Horii, and it is almost like playing a new game in the series that doesn't exist, but also just a little bit of references, maybe even a lot of references to other games. I loved it. If you're a fan of Dragon Quest, you have to go do it. And I'll leave it at that. What should they do with just 1,000 yen? I don't know, buy one bowl of ramen. Here, money for one lunch, go wild. Yeah, I was basically the ATM once when me and my parents were in Japan, because I was prepared, having gone before. Let's fight this mimic. I'm sure nothing can go wrong. We just heal. Because I was prepared. Here's the trick. If you haven't heard me say this before, if you ever go to Japan, or if you ever go to Japan, the best place to exchange dollars for yen, or whatever currency to yen, have a debit card with no foreign transaction fees, and then go to a 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, you know, the convenience store, is way bigger in Japan, and they have their own bank. And they offer ATMs that have no foreign transaction fees. And they are worth it, let me tell you. You basically get the best exchange rate, because it's the same rate that literally is for banks to exchange to other banks. So you really will not get much better, unless you just, like, know somebody. I was prepared. My parents, not so much. My dad brought a debit card, but it had a fee on it, so we didn't use that. My mom brought a debit card. She forgot her PIN number, and I'm like, I don't know your PIN number. I guess we're not using that one either. So, long story short, I just withdrew money for everybody, and my dad gave me $100 bills, and I'm like, Dad, why did you bring $100 bills to Japan? I guess, like, backup, but he bought so many. Nope, the sweet breath. It does. 7-Eleven has its own bank, and it's like one of the biggest banks in the country. Not the thwack! Why is Red always the one dying? Oh, hey. Alright, we got one of them down. I kind of like Morrie being not a healer, but a support. He's fast, like super fast. So he'll be able to revive Red before it comes time to defeat this enemy for realsies. I'm at least happy with that. Was this Executioner? We'll just go with a regular attack. Yangus already has the best scythe in the game right now. Nope. Spells. Kazing. Her convenience stores are big in Japan. That's one of the, like, biggest cultural things you have to get used to. When in America, you think of convenience store, you think of, oh yeah, the thing next to a gas station that you have to go into begrudgingly if the pump has a broken credit card slot. But no, like, it is your one-stop shop for all your, like, daily supplies and your snacks and whatnot in Japan. And it is so worth it. You know, got many jelly-filled donuts while I was in Japan. Jelly-filled are my favorite. Love a good jelly-filled donut. I think it's my gamer instinct, but I keep going down the paths with the treasure. I like it. It's stressing me out. Ooh, I thought the seed was on fire. It's stressing me out that there's no map in this dungeon. So I'm like, am I going the wrong way so I can get the treasure chests? So far, I am just instinctively going down the right way. I think... I haven't been paying too much attention, but I think the general thing is, if I'm descending, I'm progressing. So I keep going the other paths first. So, yeah. When we were actually at the Dragon Quest park, I had a fun time. My mom kind of just, like, sat on a bench and ate some snacks that she had brought from the convenience store, from the said 7-Eleven. And we had a great time. Oh no, there's 3 of them. This is getting out of hand. Alright, I think this warrants Giga Slash. You know, that's a lot of MP. This warrants... Kazap. Never mind, they're different. Don't you just love it when Dragon Quest says this attacks an entire group, but then the 3 enemies that are all the same class come in 3 separate groups? It's amazing. Alright, never mind. Falcon Slash, I guess.
Dun dun bum 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 bum.
Honestly, the Executioner for Yangus is so good at connecting. I feel like it's at least 50%. It's worth it to just try. It is basically an instant kill otherwise. Shooby-dooby-doo, dooby-dooby-doo. I'm just firing the whole 15? Now, let's save that. Fandango's free. And let's go... Egg. Hardclaw. You'd be busting out a pen and pad and drawing a crude map. Yeah, that would probably be a smart idea. Here I'm just like logging everything on stream, so, you know, if I really had to, and I probably will, begrudgingly, I could run back to VOD and see where I've already been. Like popping into convenience stores, they have awesome stuff you can't find anywhere else. This is true though. There's like novel things at convenience stores, like pre-made cheeseburgers that only cost $1. Do I trust it for $1? Not really. But at the same time, you know what to expect when it's $1. Like, you're not getting it because you want it to be good. You're getting it because, hey, it's $1. Why not? Right? So, you know, maybe you're not putting the best stuff inside your body. But when are you ever gonna get that experience otherwise? At least in Thanktwig State, there's a gas station that has a lot of stuff. Meals, meats, hot food, eggs, dairy, bread, donut shop quality donuts, coffee machines, other gas station stuff. The donuts, if you can find a convenience store with good donuts, oh, absolutely. It feels rare. 1, to find a convenience store that has donuts. 2, good donuts. The last time I went to a convenience store that had donuts, I was traumatized because me and my friend picked out a good one from the little shelf. We took it to the register and then immediately noticed after we put it down that, hey, wait a minute, this is heckin' moldy. It was just covered from like one entire side with just like fuzzy white mold. That it just wasn't the side that was visible to us on the shelf. Almost like they deliberately... Oh, liquid metal slime. Get it, 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 get it. It's almost like they deliberately turned it around so nobody would notice. Ooh, ooh, take your bets, take your bets. Are we gonna bot the liquid metal slime before it runs away? I hope so. Those who are familiar with Dragon Quest may know. Yeah, Austrium, I put the hero into staves, specifically for metal slime hunting. So yeah, we got a Thunder Thrust. It never connects, but it's, you know, when it does, hoo boy. Hoo doggy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Unfortunately, I do not have the ability for Morrie that makes it really good for fighting metal slimes, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, so when I hear gas station donut, when I hear convenience store donut, that's what's in my mind, unfortunately. They have a machine that makes shakes. You take a cup out of the freezer, take a little, pop in the machine, set the thickness. You know, they had that in Japan too. And my dad was confused because he wanted to buy one. Oh, that is literally the first time I've seen the Thunder Thrust connect. I'm being completely honest. That is hilarious. Out of all the 2.5 hours I spent grinding off stream, it connects on stream for the first time. That's great. Wonderful. Today's National Donut Day. You forgot to get a donut. Oh, happy National Donut Day. I have a bagel. Does that count? That's really all I got. I'm sorry. Come on, Yangus. Come on. Get that little bit of extra EXP. It's 10,000. We can't let it go to waste. Cool. We got the 30,000. That's all that matters. All that matters. Oh, you know what was going on in Japan? There was a collaboration with Pokemon to have starter flavored smoothies. There was like a Sprigatito flavor and a Quaxley flavor and a Fuecoco flavor. I don't know what that's supposed to taste like. Maybe the Quaxley one tastes like duck. Shibbity bop boop beep boo. But yeah. Let's see. So from here, I don't know where I want to take the hero, because I'm not doing any metal slime hunting right now. I don't really have that many points anyway. Yangus! Fuecoco's just pepper flavor? Spicy! I'm sure spicy ice cream is a thing. Maybe it's not too late to get a donut, Miku. Nice metal slimes. When you went to the boonies of Colorado, there were convenience stores that were basically small grocery stores. People would drive over an hour to get to a full one. Hey, they got the market cornered, eh? It does make sense. Ooh, we can get... Yeah. This is what I've been waiting for, mate. Level 10. Go, Yangus. Let's go, Yangus. Yangus's humanity increases to the max. He becomes a beloved boss. Golden oldies. Not even pepper flavored. Oh, it's just a pepper. Ah, yeah, you blend it up in the machine. Delicious. Frozen peppers. I guess that would be a fruit smoothie. This feels like progress. Pokemon smoothie. During their souls, drink their souls. Drink them up, drink them up, drink them up, drink them up. Pokemon. Drink them up, drink them up, drink them up, drink them up. Golden Oldies isn't the strongest move, but it's the best. That's what I've been waiting for it. Oh, look at the little pony. It's pretty quaint, isn't it? Wait, there's a liquid metal slime right behind me. There's a liquid little slime. Wouldn't it be something if they suddenly attacked, but then they just all ran away? Speaking of mold, Windy forgot to put their rice in the fridge last night. No! No! Oh, that's horrible. Here, I'm sending the army of chickens to attack each grain of rice. It must not be released from containment. Yeah, no. I tell you, nothing's worse than a moldy rice cooker. Like, sometimes it feels like it just ruins the rice pot. I'm hoping it's not too bad. When I was in college, I was roommates with like 5 other dudes, so you can guess, whenever somebody made rice, like, nobody took responsibility for it. Like, did you make rice? Did you make rice? No. And then somebody just forgets it for a literal month, and when you open it, the mold is whiter than the rice. I think we just threw out that rice cooker. Thank goodness it wasn't mine, but hell. That is so, like, who did that? To this day, it is still a mystery. And it's just like, such a shame. Such a shame. that rice was just wasted like that. I hate it. I hate it so much. Rice cookers were not meant to be disrespected like that. See, I wonder if thwack actually works on liquid metal slimes. Might as well try it. Pour rice. Okay, bye. Look, if we can get one liquid metal slime, it's at least 10,000 experience. Come on! It does not work. Okay, bye. 1. 0. Also 0. Bum bada bum. Bum 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 bum. You like how he holds the torch in a fully lit cave? Or how else would you know he's in a cave? It's like me when I go to the deaths in Tears of the Kingdom and I just wear the light pants the whole time. Yeah, that's 20,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. Depending on how big the Pokemon is, a Pokemon smoothie might take a lot of drinking. Hey, you get more bang for your buck, right? Delicious. How do you think the cave is fully lit? It's one hell of a torch. It's like those TikToks of that one guy with the world's brightest torch and he put like a literal bat signal on it. Okay, I really want to take these hoodlums out for dinner. No, because they hit like a truck and I would like them to not, please. Let's go with Kazap. Bum 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 bum. Wait. We gotta try it. Ability Golden Oldies. A battle royale from King Trode and friends. I am here for it. And you know, Morrie, do your thing. Kaboom! Oh, that's nice. 140. Hey, stop that.
Granddad!
What are you doing, Yangus? I mean, Trode. That wasn't the strongest attack, but it definitely hecked him up. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's try it again. Wait, how much MP does it cost? 15, though. Shoot. Alright, we got to see it once at least. He dropped a can of meat. Like a can of tuna. Where did he even get that? You'd be surprised at what, like, modern things are just randomly in Dragon Quest. Looked like dog food. I think it was like cat food. I think there was like a little picture of a fish on it. For the heavy hoods. To create the axes, they melted down a full-size truck for each head. That's why they hit like a truck. They literally send you into an isekai dimension with a strong enough hit. A Thanatos' shield. Isn't that a cursed item? An ill-fated shield. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to purify that, mate. So, I mentioned before, I'm kind of just going into this dungeon with the same equipment that I had when I beat the game. I know there's better out there. I'm wondering. I don't actually know how long this dungeon is, but I also don't exactly know how many mini medals I have right now. Wait a minute. Pikachu! Welcome on in to the Dragon Quest Inn. Finally, not Tears of the Kingdom, right? It's safe to raid. Yeah, hope everyone's doing just heckin' fine today. How's it going? Can we get a shout out for Pikachu? Sup? Oh, you know, not much. Just some questing. Some questing with the dragons. Well, here we are. Ho hum. There's little point in discussing strategy at this juncture. Just believe in yourself and fight. Thank you. Thank you, King Trode. Sophie the Soft, welcome on in. How y'all doing today? How was the stream? Here, let me give you a shout out. Beep beep. Two neighbors to raid while playing Zelda. Yeah, no. I think I'm at a point where obviously I'm not ahead of everyone who's beaten the game already, but I'm ahead of most of the people I know who are taking their time. Just because I felt like doing a little more story just to get ahead of people who I might mod for, people who I definitely don't want to get spoiled, so I'll just have to get the spoilers in my brain before they do. Stuff like that, you know? Yeah. Let me check how many mini medals I have, but yeah, hope. Oh, now speaking of, how are you doing in the tiers? Doing well, I hope. I'm 3 dungeons in so far, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it definitely is. Coffee Scroll, welcome on in. How you doing? Happy Friday, everybody. Yeah, if anybody doesn't know me from the raid, I am Chris. I am a chicken. I play RPGs and Nintendo games, and I do the voices. Like, for example.
Looks like there's some pretty fierce monsters in here. Tends to be the way with places that are hard to find. I've got a good feeling about this. Yeah, me old thief senses tingling. There's gonna be some pretty serious loot in here.
I've read that line already, but I just like Yangus a lot. He's a good boy. I wanted to check how many freaking mini medals I have. Attributes? Yeah, here we go. Or no. Yeah, 101. You know what? I did just start this dungeon. I am curious though. Let me check something real quick. Yeah. You're currently helping Sidon. Woo! Yeah. I'd seen that little bit in the trailer of Tears of the Kingdom, and that one thing told me so much about how the game works that I did not want to see anymore, but it made me super excited. Because in the trailer, we see Sidon fighting alongside Link, and it didn't look like a cutscene. It looked like gameplay. And wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? So good, so good. And I'm glad. It's so much of what I wanted a sequel for Breath of the Wild to be, and I did not regret it at all. Thank you for the ahaha. Dun 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 dun. I'm checking the medal rewards for Dragon Quest VIII, but I think the rewards are different in 3DS, so that kind of means I have to look up a different guide. 3DS version. I want to get 115 mini medals. Damn, I am very short of that. Alright, we're continuing through the dungeon. I know for a fact Morrie gets a good weapon at 115. I only have 101. There's still a ways to go. I hope you're having a fun time with Sidon Decacho, and everybody welcome on in. We're doing the post-game of Dragon Quest VIII, so if you don't want spoilers for that, that's understandable as well. So far, we're just hanging out in the dungeon and fighting stuff, you know? It's not too bad. It's a nice, pretty place. Like, look at that. It's like a mountain. It's like driving in California or something. The Rocky Mountains. Mate. When did we get so high in the sky? It's pretty. Pretty dangerous.
Huh? Can't see anything that looks like treasure around here. It's a bit of a blow, really. I was sure there'd be some stonking goodies that they had in a cave like this.
Some stonking goodies? Alright, I'm just gonna start asking people, hey, how's it stonking? You stonking goody?
I seem to have lost my knack for sniffing out treasure. Must be all this weirdness in the air. Well, nothing for it but to scrabble around aimlessly and I hope I turn something up.
Mamma mia! This cave goes deeper than the belly of Signor Yangus, eh?
Hey!
Hey! Allora, maybe we take a pause before we wear our insides out, see?
I don't know what you're doing, Morrie, but my insides are raring to go. What? He's stonking. He's got them stonks. How much you want to bet that one of those chests is a mimic? I bet. Here, I'll just run right through the gunk. We're doing just fine. Alright, Chat, left or right? Left or right? If you find the mimic, you win. You bet they both are? You know what? Fair. But the nice thing in Dragon Quest is, even if they are both mimics, it is still worth fighting both. Because the reward for beating it... When did I get slime time? Thank you, Dekacho. Because knowing Dragon Quest, the reward for beating them is as good as opening a treasure chest. Left? Alright, let's go. It's real! I'm sorry, chat, you didn't win. Alright, his mimic here. Uh-oh! It was the right one. Next time, next time. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Oh, what am I doing? We want Falcon Slash. Falcon Slash! I should probably be putting a bit more points into Hero's Stave's skill. You were half right. You were just as right as you were wrong. Let's put it that way. You fool. You've taken out the enemies that... You've taken out the teammates that are easily revivable. Terzing! Oop! The experience points! That's fine. Morrie needs them at least.
Bum 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 ba da 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 dun dun.
Alright, Morrie, you know what to do. Oh, let's actually use Manok's healing. I've been saving his MP usage. I am actually really surprised that Manok hasn't learned Kazing. But I guess that's like the trade-off for being the jack of all trades. Left was the safe one. Neutral. Yeah. But yeah. I'm being a little wary of Tears of the Kingdom because, you know, there are people here who are watching because they can't watch Tears. Dragon Quest VIII, pretty good too. If y'all want a synopsis of Dragon Quest VIII, we beat the big bad, we saved the horse princess from a bad marriage, but also just from the curse in general. And we're living happily ever after. But also, we had a dream about a weird altar, and we just had to go investigate. Hellstalkers? That's a lot more menacing of a name than their appearance would imply. Gonna be honest with you, mate. Doodaloo, doodaloo. I feel like saving Morrie's MP. Come on, at least one, at least one. Ah! Instant kills. When they proc at least once, you just feel so dissatisfied. So satisfied. Yum. Stop eating me. What am I, fried chicken? Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. Hero stole back his waifu from little Prince Charmless. And, it's just so obvious there's more to that story that I'm excited to find out. I don't know how this dungeon has anything to do with story. It's kind of just here. But, you know, Dragon Quest ties it all together eventually. I was talking about the Dragon Quest theme park. I wasn't finished talking about that. But it's fun. They really don't want you to spoil it. Because we were unallowed from taking pictures, even though my dad took some pictures anyway. And then one of the park staff was just like, no, not allowed. Dun 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 dun. This is just a circle. Oh, I've been here already. I see. Don't get turned around, mate. My one regret is that I did not get to eat the food at the the Patty's Pub, or Luigi's Bar as it's called in Japan, because it's only in Japan. That's the name of the tavern in Dragon Quest III where you recruit your party members. And of course, they had to name the restaurant after it. I didn't realize that the restaurants were all publicly available, like outside of getting a ticket to the park. So I could have also eaten at like the Godzilla area too, or the Naruto area. Got some Naruto ramen, you know?
Hello, everyone.
Dronai, how you doing? You having a good day today? Hopefully a better day than Red and Yangus, because they keep dying for some reason. Good for me, though, because Morrie can revive them. As long as he stays alive, we're good. Someday I'll go back to the Dragon Quest theme park. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience. I just want to gush about, like, how well it captures the experience of playing Dragon Quest. I'm not going to say anything about the story, but, like, all the pots and the treasure chests and the stores and whatnot, they looked exactly like they came out of the games, but just reals. All right, I got some hero spears. Let's transfer that to the bag, because we just got a Metal King Spear, 120. The most powerful spear. Is that true? We'll see. Beautiful night. And just because I have bad luck with this game, I'm gonna save state. Just in case something happens. Just in case something happens. I mentioned it before, but for some reason, this specific, totally legitimate 3DS causes my computer to do this thing where the audio cuts out, every USB device cuts out, so I can't use my keyboard, I can't use my mouse, I can't control the computer in any way. So I'm just stuck, like, without a way to save my game or turn off the computer. But last time it happened, we found out that my drawing tablet still works, so I used that as a mouse, control my game, and save it so I can safely shut down my computer. Ugh. We've made some progress in identifying the issue, because it happened while I was playing off stream, so we know it has nothing to do with OBS now, at the very least.
The silhouettes are defeated.
That's smart as hell. They lead to better traffic and they don't have to charge as much. For the, for eating your theme park food outside the theme park? I forget what topic we were talking about. But, someday I'll go back. With friends that have watched Naruto, because I have not watched Naruto. I know, right? Sacrilegious. You know, probably by the next time I go to Japan, they'll have made a One Piece theme park. And then I'll have another excuse to go. Alright, Yangus, well, how many treasures are left? Like 5? Only 1? What happened? I don't remember getting 8 already. But, sure. Oh, is this the end of the dungeon? No wonder there's only 1 left. Hello? Is this a separate dungeon or what? No, okay. Okay, that's why there's only 1 left. What am I doing? There's a Metal King slot. My brain was just empty. I'm like, yeah, there's an enemy I've seen a million times. Oh my goodness. Whatever. I mean, I level grinded off stream. I've seen so many Metal King slimes. What's missing out on? Let's pretend it just ran away while I wasn't looking. Belial, huh? I think at this point these are the enemies from the end of Dragon Quest II, where they're all named after like biblical demons, like Pazuzu and Belial and whatnot.
The Book of Belial.
I played Binding of Isaac. I maybe know what that is. I don't know what that is. It's a book though. Waiting for the Studio Ghibli music part to open. I know the Studio Ghibli Museum. Both times I've gone to Japan, I messed up and didn't reserve ahead of time enough. The first time it was closed, so like I couldn't have reserved even if I wanted to. That sucks. I'm still focusing on the Pandora's box because it has instant kills. I just wanted to die. Thank goodness. Now, if anybody else would wake up, that'd be fan-frickin-tastic. Otherwise, Red, keep doing what you're doing. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. Youch. How much is Falcon Slash? It's free. I might as well just use it. Doobadoo, doobadoo. Whack or thwack? It has thwack, which is terrible for me. They have thwack. I know it's a low chance, but when it casts on each one of my party members, it is still so stressful. It really is just like, when you go to Japan, you have to, 1 month ahead of time, book everything you want to go to. Whether it's the Pikachu Cafe, or whether it's the Gundam in Yokohama, or it's the Studio Ghibli Museum. It's all books like the day, exactly 30 days before you want to go. So that kind of sucks. But, you know, someday, Pikachu Cafe, someday. Pull that pride through. Happy Pride, y'all. Xandris, welcome on in. Dark Aiden, Centaur, hope y'all are doing well. How is the Devil May Cry 4? Hope y'all are doing well. We're playing some Dragon Quest, which is a fun fest for all to have. We're playing the post game because I beat this game a month ago about. And yeah, just having some fun with me mates. Yangus, Red, and Morrie. Jessica and Angelo's, you know, they're just holding the fort outside the cave. Yeah. DDFK, no problem. Take care of post-stream stuff, and thanks for that raid. Y'all welcome on in. If you don't know me, I am Chris. I am a chicken, and I play RPGs, and I do the voices just like this.
I thought it was just a normal cave, but it's brought us out in the right funny place, eh? What's that sea of clouds over there? What is this place?
Blimey, another out-of-this-world place, eh? There ain't never no shortage of novel destinations when you're traveling with Manok, that's for sure.
You telling me?
Did I give you permission to speak?
No, ma'am.
This is another place completamente different to the world we are used to, right? Even my pit looks normal here. But I like it.
We all like your pit, Morrie. We don't even deny it.
There's a good wind here. My scarf is clapping like a goer, eh?
I'm trying to stick around, but the clap of my scarf is alerting the monsters. Morrie, your scarf is always flapping, even when there isn't wind. I mean, look what happens when we put him at the front of the party, even. No matter the direction, the scarf always flaps in the same direction. Metal slime!
Up.
Nice 4th row 9, nice 5th Xandris. Hopefully the dog's doing okay. Hey, you come back here!
I'm gonna get you.
Handsomest robot, welcome on in. I'm doing good. Oh, sorry, it was Dark Aiden that said, I thought it was Xandris that said you had to take care of a dog. Oops. I got kind of twisted around. Yeah, Metal Slime's the classic. We're playing some Dragon Quest. I finished the game last time I streamed this, so I've been spending so much time grinding Metal Slimes. I was just telling everybody how I went to Dragon Quest Island in Japan when I visited last month. It was, it is the experience. I'm not going to repeat what I've already told everybody, but I'm just going to say, if you're a fan of Dragon Quest, go. Go. It is worth it. It is fun. And take people who are fans of Dragon Quest. Preferably make a party of 4, because that's the way to do it. Executioner, and let's put on that nice new Metal King spear. Get that thunder thrusting. You will be getting some post-string grub in a second. Ooh, get something good. For sure. Oh, hey! The game hit. Okay, thank you, Yangus. The spear attack hit and it only did 1 damage. Like, it's so unlikely to hit in the first place. You're gonna do me dirty like that. Alright.
Maximum.
Let's see. What do we want to put Red into? She's already maxed for fans and roguery. What do y'all think? Should we upgrade whips or knives? I'd like to start putting her into knives because I don't really have Jessica on knives at all. I put her on like whips and staves. So it would make a good like foil, I believe, as the only other person who can use knives. I think I'm gonna save it for now. But my goodness. Metal Slime's annoying when they do the 1. Let's just do a little bit of knives. Let's get the skill, at least. Yeah. Basic knife fighting techniques. Food time. Have good food, Xandris. Thank you for coming on by. Watch the video on Dragon Quest theme park. It looks amusing. It is very fun. It's also very tiring. I was, like, running around all over the place. But, you know, you just think your RPG character does it anyway, and they never get tired. So that gave me the strength to keep going. Oh boy, what am I gonna do with Angelo? He's just like all over the place. We can at least give him charming look. I want him to get pearly gates, because I remember when Rab uses that in Dragon Quest XI, it is epic. A Knight of Knights. The Blade Master Red. If that blade is a knife, then I'm sure to comply. Alright, let's put me back in front. Get the party all together. Bum bum. Just here when you're after the main star. Yeah. Alright. It's been a month since I last played. I'm just like forgetting the exact state of everything. What is that? That's cool. I hope it's not one of those enemies that you avoid like the plague, like a Tonberry. It's the Invisible Swordsman. Well, they may be invisible, but they're not invincible. Ha ha! You know what, actually? I should be using multi-thrust. That's a good, like, fight everything attack. I don't even need boomerangs on Hero anymore. Golden oldies. Fire no. And, Arena of Flames, eh? You like the enemy's design? The strongest part of Dragon Quest's art design, I would say, is how the monsters feel so timeless. And the characters feel timeless as well, but just Akira Toriyama's designs are so timeless. Eat some more tuna. You can just never tell whether when a character or a monster was designed back in the 80s or was designed just brand new for the game that you're playing. They're just all so good and consistent. I love it. Do Fandango and Hardclaw. Hardclaw is basically Falcon Slash, but for claws. Just free extra attacks, why not? Hey boy. Hey boy. Come on, Fate. Still not down, huh? Alright, this should do it. Also, what our original for that game were designed back on the NES. Akira Toriyama. Akira! Leave me alone! No. Akira Toriyama. Oh, don't leave me alone. Make more art for my games, please. Eh? Who's resting in peace over here? Hopefully it's not me. It's a tombstone. The inscription reads, "Here lies my beloved El Trio. May he rest in peace." El Trio. Sounds like one of those Super Mario ripoffs. Mobile game extreme, Super El Trio. Play now for free.
It's a slime.
Thunder Thrust. Alright, I'm starting to think that I should probably put Hero more into spears just to get that last lightning thrust. Good, you attacked the enemy that left. Because lightning thrust is like the ultimate version of the thunder thrust. That'll probably connect the most, likely, and do the most damage. Please don't walk. Please don't run! Oh! Okay. They Dragon Quest walked away. You know, I feel like Morrie had a lot of extra skill points. Yeah. Yeah, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to get Hand of God or not. But I think the thing about that attack is it ignores defense. So actually, it's really good for fighting metal slimes. So let's just go ahead and get that real quick. Before I forget. Morrie's claw skills improve. He becomes a Gouger of the Gods, the highest level attainable. Oh, I did it off stream, and I probably should have made a screenshot. When you level his passion to 100, he becomes like an XXX god. Of course, Morrie. Yes. That's too much passion for a T-rated game, I'll tell you what. Thunder Thrust is high crit, low accuracy. Lightning Thrust is guaranteed crit, low accuracy. There you go. If I'm gonna, like, low chance of hit, I might as well kill everything, right? Might as well, eh? Doon, doon, doon. There's so many enemies on screen. Let's try the quote-unquote thwack that Red has. Blood-curdling thunderbolt from above. Jeez. Come on, just one, just one, just one! You're busting my chops, Red. You busted my chops. We're not losing too much damage after a single round. Yangus is dying, but that's, you know, that's usual. Granddad! Granddad! I like the crown sound effect. You can heal yourself, actually, Yangus. Come off it, come off it. Found out Hi-Fi Rush is on Steam now. I think it was always on Steam. Like, it came out same day on Game Pass and Steam. I just, you know, played it on Game Pass because I have Game Pass. I am dead. Uh-oh. I was kind of gonna count on him for multi-healing. Alright, it's fine. We're just gonna defend. Red can full heal herself. Morrie will kazing. We're all good. Oh boy. Hang in there, Yangus. So. But you know what's really cool about Hi-Fi Rush is that not only is it on Steam, it is on sale for 25% off on Steam right now. And that's just really nice because it is a good game. I recommend it for y'all. You know, made by people who worked on the original Devil May Cry, basically. It's as good as a new Devil May Cry type game. It's really fun. It captures the spirits of mid-2000s GameCube titles. And above all that, even, there's rumors that it's getting new content because apparently like, it got a small update that did, like, just a couple of bug fixes, but then they data mined new stuff from it as well. How is that Belial not dead? This is stressing me out. Obey. That's how you found out it was on Steam at all. I rushed it super well. I wish it did even better, because it deserves it. Like, for a game that just came out of nowhere with no hype, it's the perfect one to, like, really prove itself. I'm tempted to just Granddad again. Bum 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 ba ba ba. I never use, like, snooze or fuddle. I kind of want to just put the Belial to sleep. He's annoying me right now. You know what? No. Red Wolf Fandango again. Let's try out our new Hand of God.
God Hand!
Omae wa mou shinderu.
Nani?
That was, ooh, 250 though. Alright, Morrie best character. Morrie best character. Xandros returns. Did you get something good to eat? Hopefully it was. Welcome back. We just fought a battle that we almost didn't deserve to win. Well, that's more on me than anything. Alright, do I have any spare healing for my MP? Yeah, we got some magic water. I have a feeling that the end of the dungeon might be near. I do want to use at least one on Yangus just because he's running low. There you go. Ooh, Milky Slime. One, please. Come on, if we can get him. Would be really nice if he'd level us up so that we can just get free healings. I don't even mind that I used my magic water up.
Thunder Thrust.
Alright, so if I'm right, the Hand of God will just instant kill a Metal King Slime because it ignores defense. That's what I heard about it. That's the reason you only ever do 1 damage to a Metal King Slime. Oh, 1! 1! That's not ignoring defense. That's ignoring defense. Damn, I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Oh well. Fun to think about, though. Let's try it again. Dargating, fun coincidence, you've also returned from walking the dog. Good. I hope they enjoyed that. 30,000. Morrie's back up to speed, baby.
Molto bene.
I'm still not sure what I want to put Morrie into now. I'm guessing maybe boomerangs, but like, I don't know. Raise the skill and increase your attack power, fighting barefisted. Passion plunge you learn at Pinnacle Skills ultimate self-sacrificing strikes. Don't do that. The reason I want to do boomerangs is maybe for the metal mower, but then by the time I get there, I'm not gonna need Metal King Slimes, honestly. By the time I get there, because that's a while off. Fisticuffs. That's the thing. Every character has fisticuffs, but this game is designed in a way that you kind of never want to upgrade it. Because it's like, when you literally don't have a weapon, it applies, but you're always gonna have a weapon. That's literally how it works. Jeebity beep boop bop boo. The dog really needed to go. Well, that's good that they finally relieved. Metal King Slime! I need to relieve myself of not killing Metal King Slimes. Yeah! You wish, Thankfully wishes they could play Hi-Fi Rush. Your laptop can't run it. Even Xbox One doesn't have. Yeah. I'm sure it could run on Xbox One, even if, like, at 20 frames per second. But they probably just don't want to. They probably don't want to tarnish the appearance of the brand new IP Like, they wanted it to do the best it could. And it's, you know, the trade-off of, do we release it on literally everything? Or do we make sure it runs well on everything? It's sad we're finally at that point. But it was gonna happen sometime. Alright, bye. Okay, bye! Do you want to kill a slime man? No? Okay, bye. PS5 port when? When Sony buys Microsoft. That's never gonna happen. When Microsoft buys Sony. Mimic? Real. Mini medal. A little underwhelming for the last chest of the dungeon, but not bad. Dun dun. If Fisticuffs was a constant buff, yeah. It should be, like, that should be what that skill was for. It should have been for, like, generic upgrades that aren't, like, that awesome, but they could be used for any weapon. Now it's just like, I'm never gonna use it. Okay, this is ominous. We're consulting. But yeah, Hi-Fi Rush. Everybody go play it. It is 25% off on Steam. I'm thinking of buying it because I played it on Game Pass, which doesn't really make the devs any more money. They just kind of already made the deal with Microsoft for Game Pass. So, I want them to know that they have my support. Do you really think we have time to come all the way here when we should be taking care of Ratthorn? Angelo, shut up. We already killed him in an alternate universe. It's fine. This is a bit extreme even for one of your detours, Manok. Alright, you know what? Angelo, you're out of the party. I'm already not in the party. Well, you're even more not in the party. It almost makes me feel respect for you rather than my usual irritation. Almost. You get irritated, Angelo? I'd love to see it. Angelo, you're fired. Yeah, we were just talking about it. It's on sale right now. 25% off for Hi-Fi Rush. It's worth it. Only game that made mechanics worth their reliably justified at the time was Morrowind because you have 4 different armor class skills. Yeah, it's like one of the only things in this game that feels like it's not well designed, but also like it doesn't really matter. I think maybe the intent was for a challenge run on your second run of the game or something like that. Because I can't really think of any other reason you'd do it on purpose. Anyway, here's Morrie.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. The doors that say, show me your gusto. Allora we will open them, eh? We have the gusto and the passion in the spades.
That door's pretty serious, eh? It sort of screams, stay out or else. What with that funny maze back there, this place is a bit odd, eh?
You sure about opening them doors? They don't look much like they want to be open, do they? Well, I have to say, I feel like we've come to the right place. I mean, we passed through that weird labyrinth into this weird, huge open space. It's like we're in another world.
I'm save stating not to have a save point, but just in case my game crashes for any reason. Suddenly, I'm transported to the real world. Turns out I'm in the Dragon Quest theme park. This is the exit. Back to the highway. Hey? Oh, come on. Don't tell me this is not something I can do yet.
That gate's a whopper, innit? Wonder what's behind it, eh?
It won't move an inch. What do we do now?
Well, we can't just turn back. Come on, someone must have a bright idea.
Oh, Munchie. You gonna open the door for us, little buddy? Little buddy? I guess he is. Mice only? Look, this isn't the first time I've seen a mouse expertly handle a door that seems to be full with mystical energy. And it's weird that it's the second time. But I was watching somebody stream Kingdom Hearts earlier today. And yeah, Mickey Mouse closing the door to our... Bless me.
Welcome to
What?
the Dragovian Sanctuary.
Who?
We Dragovians are capable of existing in 2 forms, human and dragon.
Hi. What?
I am Chen Mui, a Dragovian elder. I'll be your guide here.
Just sneeze when I talk about Kingdom Hearts. It must be cursed. Hi, Chen
It
Mui.
has been many hundreds of years since humans last set foot within the sanctuary. Your sudden appearance may shock some Dragovians. That is why I would like to accompany you. You may feel uncomfortable at being escorted, but I pray for your understanding in this matter.
Wait, was that Munchie? I sneezed. I didn't see. Did Munchie turn into this dude? He was in my pocket this whole time? Chen Mui, Munchie. It's just an anagram. It's an anagram. What? Who are you, old man? The future is now. About a nickel every time a mouse met with a magical door. Oh yeah, it turns out he's also just Mickey Mouse. With no shirt. Gotta remember, when Mickey Mouse closes the door, he has no shirt. It's canon. So these people are part dragon and part human. They seem fairly normal to me apart from looking like they're wearing weird earrings. That's just, Akira Toriyama. He's like the Kai. I suppose I expected them to be a bit more overtly abnormal, I mean, nothing else in this place is normal.
You don't want to take a walk here if you have too much to drink, eh? You fall a long ways down, tails over the heads, as they say, huh?
I wonder where Munchie's got to anyway. It's weird that he just run off when we got here. First time he's done that, eh?
That mouse of yours ain't shown itself, eh? Has it run off before, has it? And he just happened to arrive just when we did? How did he time things so perfectly? Chen Mui looks like a simple old man, but I suspect there's more to him than meets the eye.
Oh, besides the fact that his name is an anagram of Munchie and he has the same hair. Dragovian, huh? I like this. Ooh, fancy.
What's this? What happened? The sanctuary wasn't like this when I left.
Ah, yes. And we've never questioned why up until now that Munchie can breathe fire. Emma darling, welcome on in. Welcome to the dragons and the quests. There's dragons, and not sure if there's any quests left. This seems to be this town seems to be in a little bit of a state of disrepair. I'm sure we'll be fine. Mini medal. You don't like the chicken as a human hand. Nah, it just came with a controller. It's my prosthetic that lets me play video games. It's the slime controller. You gotta have it when you play Dragon Quest, Do I have different consoles here? Thanks for the bucket.
It's strange, but it don't feel like we only just met that Chen Mui bloke.
I'd hoped that these Dragovians would be quite special. I was something about their name, but they're a bit of a sorry bunch, really. We've only met one man. I wish we hadn't bolted coming all this way. Look, Angelo, you're double fired now. I'm sorry.
The old man has the impeccable timing, eh? He is there to show us the way as soon as we arrive at the villaggio. Maybe he's watching of us from somewhere, eh?
Well, he's certainly got an haircut you can't forget in an hurry, eh? Actually, you know what? It kind of reminds me of someone else. A monster or something, ain't it?
Yeah, it reminds you of something, doesn't it? That's Munchie. That's Munchie in human form. He's been watching us this whole time.
By the way, doesn't something about Chen Mui strike you as a bit, I don't know, odd? He says he's here to show us around the village, but it sounds like he's been away for a really long time.
It's a big unwieldy controller. I should know, I have one in real life, and it's great. It's fun. It's just not very comfortable. There's 15 treasures in this village, okay. We gotta be smashing some pots. Hello? Oh, hello. There's people. Here, let me greet you in the customary Dragon Quest way. By breaking your pottery. It symbolizes that I trust you to not press charges against me, even though we've just met.
All of us, young and old, are slowly using our life force, our very will to live.
Okay. Who starts a conversation like that? That's some trauma dumping, ma'am. I just met.
Well, you did just break my pots. I should be upset.
Okay, fair.
Once my father walked tall and proud. Now look at him. He's so weak he can no longer stand. What have we done to deserve this? And who could have foreseen the tragedy that would befall our lord?
Okay. Ow. Thank you. Oh, for some reason I thought her granddad would be in this coffin-looking thing. Don't mind me. The sound of pots breaking near your head will revitalize you, sir. Yes. Also, let me check the Cameron's Codex. I'm sure there might be new stuff now that I'm in Dragovia or whatever. Yeah. Unspecified. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Scaly statue. There's a race of people who live above the clouds and worship dragons. In their village, they've adorned their most important meeting place with a statue of a guardian dragon. Dragon's Gates. Legend says in the land above the clouds there's a pathway that leads to the heavens. At the end of the path is the Dragon's Gate, which guards the entrance to the Divine One's throne. Huh. Pathway that leads to the heavens. I think the Dragon's Gate is the door we went through? Okay. 87 and 88, huh? Whoa, wait a minute. Twinkles? Every now and then when they're walking about, they notice something twinkling nearby. What? What? A photograph of the leader? This is a lot right now. I've talked about this before, but I really want the Dragon Quest Slime controller for the Nintendo Switch. I have one. Ooh, Saint's Ashes. I have one for the PS4, but of course, it only works with the PS4. It doesn't even work with the PS5, at least not that I've seen. It doesn't work with PC. It's kind of useless now. I regret not pre-ordering the Switch one.
Humans, what are they doing here?
Is that the accent I should give every character now?
If only I had the strength to turn into my dragon form, I would scorch them where they stand.
Okay.
I should have expected that even ill health wouldn't quench your hatred of humans.
Okay, if Shenmue is Munchie, how come his dragon form's a mouse?
Master Chenwei, so you brought these humans into our sanctuary. You traitor. It's ridiculous notions like this that made your daughter commit her offense against our race.
There's a lot to unpack here. Sir, I am just visiting. I did not mean to invoke any of this madness.
An offense against our race, you say? You haven't changed one bit.
Dragon Quest farming sim when? I'm surprised they haven't already. I'd buy it.
Well, there's no sense trying to reason with a stone. Let's leave this stubborn old man to his own devices.
He has voice acting, which means he's important.
Fool or not, it isn't right to antagonize a man on his sickbed.
Dang, Shenmue. You're full of wisdom, aren't you? Almost there, Dragon Quest builders. You know, I think there is farming in that game, huh? Dragon Quest, there's a new Dragon Quest Monsters game they just announced. I'm excited for that. I hope it turns out good. I haven't actually played a Dragon Quest Monsters since the first one. Way back in the, the height of the Pokemon craze. I played it way back when. I don't remember anything. I just remember the funny little slimes. Why is there a face on the ceiling? It looked like some kind of ceremonial mask. I think it was just decoration, but who knows? How's my week been? My week's been tiring, Emma. I have been just working as usual, but my boss has been on vacation, so just a lot of stuff going down. Nothing horrible, thankfully. Nothing's broken. It's just that we're doing a lot to double check, triple check everything every step of the way to make sure nothing's broken. And because of that, it's like I've been in meetings all day yesterday and today, and I have had zero time to actually code anything. I am like, this is a lot. I at the end of yesterday, I had to like lie down after work, and I took a nap until stream time. I understand where it's coming from. It's not like, thankfully, it's not meetings where like, oh, this could have been an email. Like, it is useful conversation. It is. Just, I wish there wasn't so much. Please. It has been many years since I last saw a human, and then only a dead one. Did you happen to see a gravestone on your way here? That is where his body was found. That was some 20 years ago. He was a young man, and he appeared to be royalty of some kind. Royalty of some kind. Wait, what was his name? Like El Trio? Are we supposed to know who that is? It's been so long since I played this game. El Trio, royalty. Well, you know, royalty 20 years ago, royalty that went and died 20 years ago. That there's one thing that fits the bill in this game about that, just so you know. The
great and benevolent goddess welcomes human and Govian alike. How may I help you?
Oh, this is the church. Hold on, I'll save in a second. Yep, just making sure there's no pots to break in the church. Of course. You know. Can't pray with any pots around, they're the work of the devil. Save it up, baby. Yes. Oh, not that one. We're saving over slot 1. Did she just say you choose not to save? Your life is yours to live. She's like, okay, you do you, boo. Not saving, huh? In an RPG, I mean, it's your funeral. You're supposed to know the name if you snooped around enough. You know, even if I don't remember, I think I know who that is. Interesting. Interesting. It's not said outside of optional conversation or a book. I feel like I might have read it in a book. Hey, this is what happens when I don't start the post-game of a game right after I beat it. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what? I need to take a picture of a dragon. Picture? Dragon? Horse. That's not what I need to take a picture of. This? That's not what I need to take a picture of. This dragon? No. Hold on. I'm going back to the gate. I have a feeling that's what I needed a picture of. Sometimes the knowledge slips away if you don't use it right away. That's the unfortunate thing, because it is good knowledge. That's what Dragon Quest is the best at. Just seeding little bits of information that feel irrelevant in the moment, and then all of a sudden, no, turns out it was the linchpin to the entire plot. Here, Jessica. Because she's at the gate to heaven, right? She already looks like an angel. Wow. Egg.
Bum 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 bum.
In the middle of blinking. Is this not the gate? Alright, I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Okie dokie. But I get what they're putting down. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Da, 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 da. As I mentioned before, are you okay? As I mentioned before.
Are you humans?
Maybe. Who's asking? No. I'm a monster. Rah!
Well, it doesn't matter. We're dying out anyway. Tell me, what is going on? What in the world happened here? Ah, Master Chenmui. I see you have returned to us. You have my sympathies. You've arrived just in time to witness the end of the Dracovian race.
No! No!
The end of the Dracovians? Things are even worse than they appear.
Are you humans? I'm not humans. I'm chickens.
We had better visit the other elders. We must get to the bottom of this.
Oh, this is a sorry state of affairs, ain't it? Alright, I checked out the second house. More pots! So, yeah, like I said at the end of the last stream of this, there are some unresolved things in the story that I feel like are just all gonna come together, and they already are. I'm just smiling. If you already put it together, don't tell nobody.
The gate to the sanctuary can only be opened by those of Dragovian race, so it's a shock to see humans here.
Yeah. So how did my mouse open it, I wonder? Gosh.
Truth be told, I'm glad to see you. Looking back, I think isolating ourselves was the wrong path to take. Just look at us now. If you ask me, our fate was sealed the moment we made the decision to cut our ties with humans.
It's like every bit of dialogue just puts the pieces together. Just gives you more and more of a hint. You ain't fooling nobody, Chenmui. But what is the purpose, I wonder, of him hanging out with us the whole time? He was with us, like, when we first appeared at the castle of King
Master
Medea.
Chenmui, what a surprise. It has been many years. When did you return?
Save the pleasantries. You must tell me what is happening here. I apologize. That's a matter for me to discuss with the council elders. Pray, let us pass.
Most honored, Chenmui. You may pass, but I cannot permit the humans to enter the council chamber with you.
We are facing a dire crisis, and you stand on formalities? I will take full responsibility for my guests. Now move out of my way at once.
It appears your mind is made up, Master Chenmui. In that case, please, enter.
Seems like wherever we go, Munchie's helping us get into places we're not normally able to, aren't we? Now, hold on, wait. I need to explore the village before I progress the story. Didn't want to catch these hands. If I 100% did this, so you know, but you won't tell. I've had a feeling. I wasn't sure exactly how it would get, revealed. I had a theory that something I was up with Munchie. It's not 100% right, but other aspects I've learned today still help everything come together. A game theory. What?
I'm sorry, but the law of the sanctuary forbids me from doing business with humans. With special permission from the Council of Elders, it would be possible. For now, I cannot, and I must ask you to leave.
Well, how about I break your pots instead? Can't stop me from doing that, huh? That's right. There's 15 treasures in this place. I'm not leaving without every single one of them. Yangus says so. If it's a treasure he smells chunky cheese, I love going to that place. They have a good arcade. I play Jurassic Park all the time. Chunky cheese. There's this arcade game at Chuck E. Cheese. Well, it was at Chuck E. Cheese. That was like this Jurassic Park rail shooter. And the arcade machine was shaped like a Jeep. That was my favorite. That was my favorite game at Chuck E. Cheese every time I went. And for sure, by now, like almost 30 years ago, it would have been like sold or thrown away from breaking or something. But someday I'd like to maybe not own it, but play it again. See if it still holds up, because it looked really good. It's all sprite art, but They like scaled the sprites so it looked like the dinosaurs were 3D. It was really good. I remember this like level where there's a stampede of triceratopses and they are all like coming at you real fast. I forgot what I was going to do. I was going to talk to more characters. Oh yeah, magic. Yangus. No treasure. How much treasure left? 4 left. What's going on?
That path only leads to my house. Before we go there, I must find out what happened to the sanctuary. We must speak with the elders.
You terrified your kids with that when he was 5. Really? The Jurassic Park game? It's a real fun game. I think it was 5 when I first played it. Constantly fighting a T-Rex co-op, your partner got chomped.
What is this? The Council of Elders is in session.
Wasn't there King Kong out of nowhere? I feel like I never got that far in the game to know. See, that's why I want to play it again, because I'd probably be able to finish it.
Ah, if it isn't Chen Mui.
Isn't it, though?
It is. It is indeed. Welcome back to the Council, Chen Mui. Thank you. But let us save the pleasantries for later. First, tell me how the sanctuary could have fallen into this state. Ah, yes. I forgot that you left before the ritual was carried out. Very well. Let me tell you how all this came about.
About to learn some lore up in here. It's like that council that meets at the beginning of Dragon Quest XI, and they're like, I'm sorry, this baby needs to be sent on the river, because it's like literally an analogy for baby Moses Jesus.
Just after you left Chen Mui, the Lord of the Dragovians came to a momentous decision. As of course you know, we Dragovians are both human and dragon.
Wow, it's like they're only saying that because I need to know about it.
He decided the time had come for us to abandon our human forms once and for all.
Now that just seems a little hateful. Why would you reduce your options like that?
Dragonborn!
Fusrota!
What? Preposterous! Does such a ritual really exist?
I kinda hope it doesn't. Hold on. Checking something real quick. No, I'm good. Bladies to bounce, no problem. Have a good night.
Our Lord ascended the heavenly dais to test the ritual on himself first.
That is the first time I've ever heard the word dais read out loud. Now I know. I've always just called it die. I thought the S was silent. Thank you. There's a machine in your Chuck E. Cheese that was 2 Barbies on speedboats. You shot a water gun at target to make them go. 2 players who got their first won the tickets, but one side broke. They didn't fix this. It was just free tickets. You love when it breaks in your favor. Yeah.
Once it was completed, our Lord became a dragon once and for all. Or so he thought.
Did something happen? Did he turn evil?
In fact, the ritual failed. As you know, it consumes a great deal of energy for us to remain in our dragon forms. The ritual compensated for this by replenishing the energy from the ambient surroundings. In other words, our Lord began to absorb the energy of his fellow Dragovians.
Well, shit. They probably should have had a contingency plan for something like that.
We are slowly being consumed by his unending hunger for energy. Thus, the sanctuary has fallen into discord and disarray.
Is this guy slowly turning French? I feel like he is.
As soon as we realized the ritual had failed, we appeared before the Lord of the Dragovians to plead with him to reverse it. But the ritual appears to have affected his mind as well. In his current state, he cannot be reasoned with.
Let me just bump up the volume a little bit more. I feel like... I can't remember exactly how I had the volume set when I streamed this before, but I feel like this is right.
What now sits upon the heavenly dais is not the Lord of the Dragovians, but a savage, uncontrollable monster. He attacked us. We had no choice but to withdraw.
And soon the sanctuary of the Dragovians will be no more. I can put it no more plainly than that.
It's always the lust for power that gets you, huh? You
I
think?
see. It appears terrible events have unfolded during my absence.
You think their leader, like, is still, like, sentient through all this? Or did he just become a mindless monster?
Chen Mui, I meant to ask earlier, but who are your companions? They appear to be humans, if my eyes do not deceive me. I mean no rebuke. I am simply curious.
No, I'm Dragonborn. Fuss Roda. Yeah. Oh, is wind supposed to come out of my mouth when I do that? See? I did it. Fuss Roda. What about being a Dungeons & Dragons style Dragonborn?
Your eyes
That'd be
do
nice.
not deceive you. These humans intend to confront the Lord of Darkness, Rapthorn.
I already did.
Indeed. Is he?
There will be time for that later. They plan to confront the Lord of Darkness, you say?
I'm what? What am I? Want to see Xanders's special shout? Yeah, let's see it.
If that is the case, they have arrived at a most fortuitous point in our conversation.
Phosphoro egg! Whoa! The most delicious. Look at that. That's a pretty good shout. I like that. I like it. The cuckoo attack. How long does it take to cool down?
But can we really entrust such an important task to outsiders?
Outsiders? Perhaps you should introduce yourselves to the Council of Elders.
Sure. Hi, my name is Bob. I make burgers. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I like that. Wait a minute. I think you did it wrong, Vrone. There's too many. Who let a horse in here? Do 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 do. Ah yes, challenge 87 subject snapped. I'm sure Cameron will love this picture. Yeah, I have a feeling these people might know me for some reason.
Oh, you're Manok, are you? My, haven't you grown into a fine young man?
Do you know me? From when? When have we introduced ourselves, lady?
No matter how one looks at it, it is only natural for us Dragovians to exist in both human and dragon form. Our Lord's decision to abandon this human form against all reason is at the root of the tragedy that has befallen us. I never imagined the Lord of Dragovians would suffer such a fate. Will you restore him to sanity and save the Dragovian sanctuary from destruction?
Although we did not participate in the battle against the Lord of Darkness long ago, we are perfectly aware of how powerful Rapthorn is.
I'm aware too, and it's not very.
You are but humans, yet you still choose to face him. It is most impressive.
There is a way to save the Lord of Dragovians from this madness. That is by defeating him in the battle. When he falls, he will return to his human form, and to his senses, one would hope. As such, we convene to a discussion to select a brave warrior from among our race to fight the Lord of Dragovians in single combat. However, we reach the inevitable conclusion that in our present state, there are none among us strong enough to survive such a confrontation.
I see. It would take powerful warriors indeed to overcome the strength of the Lord of the Dragovians.
I wonder who that would be. Maybe us? Boybe 505. DS version, yes sir. 3DS version with some nice mods that make it look a little bit better. As you can see, there's the bottom screen. There's nothing on it right now, but if you're wondering where it went, here it is.
Which makes these humans perfect for the task. Indeed, their valor has been acknowledged by none less than the godbird Imperia.
Eh, she did say we might need her help once again.
The godbird Imperia.
I hesitate to ask any more of you when you already journey under such a terrible burden. But before you confront Rapthorn, I would ask that you face the Lord of the Dragovians. Think of it as a personal request from me. Will you accept?
Well, yeah, no, I've got a lot on my plate. You know, we're all ready to fight Rapthorn and everything. I don't know if we have the time to go for another one.
I beg of you to reconsider. This is a golden opportunity to rebuild the bridge between the societies of humans and Dragovians.
Nice overclock, thank you.
The futures of both of our races lie in your hands. Now, can I count on your help?
Still no.
I beg of you.
Okay, fine.
This is a golden opportunity.
Xandros wants to get a second-hand 2DS XL modding it. Oh, yes. Yes. Well, the mod... Here's the thing. The mod for video capture, if you're talking about the one that's made by that one guy in, like, Kentucky, I think, he'll only do the new 3DS XL models. So a 2D XL won't really fit the bill. If you're gonna mod it with that soft mod that lets you stream with like just a software mod, that has to be at least a new 2DS. I guess a new 2DS. I guess a 2DS XL is a new 2DS? And there's too many models. There's too many 3DS models. I don't know. I'm trusting you know what you're doing. Yeah, new 2DS XL. Okay, got it. I'm just like, wait, what model? Is there a non-2DS new 2DS XL? Is there a non-XL 2DS new 2DS? Oh boy. Yeah. It's really nice. I've used it before. Unfortunately, it has its limits. Some games just don't work well. Like Kirby Robobot ran at like 5 frames per second when I tried to stream it during that. So that's why I ended up getting a real mod.
From the very start. Simply hearing that lifts my spirits immensely. Please, come to my home, where I will prepare a cheese banquet suitable for great heroes such as yourselves.
Cheese, huh? I wonder why you like it so much, Shenmue. The mod for video capture is called Citra. Citra is... Yeah, Citra is my mod. No, I have a real modded 2DS. Don't even worry about that. I just don't use it right now because, you know, you get to have the game look like this. Honestly, the one thing that makes this game way better is the font mod. Because the font looks so bad in the default 3DS font. Let me try to find a screenshot of it. 3DS Dragon Quest VIII. Like, I understand it's meant for a 320p screen, but yeah, it's so hard to look at. It hurts my eyes. Well, this is technically a picture of it, but I think they smoothed it a little bit. Here. It's hard to tell because the quality of the picture is so bad, but the text is so, like, crunchy. I guess it doesn't look that bad in the screenshot. But on Citra, it looks real bad. Nostalgia except for the 2 additional characters. Yeah, I never played original Dragon Quest VIII, so I don't really know. But the new characters are really good. I was saying earlier, it's a little unfortunate that the new characters are so good, because I just never used Angelo and Jessica ever again. And I feel a little bit bad, because they're standing right in front of me. Just as I thought, I knew as soon as we heard about that Lord of Dragovians chap, you'd end up putting our names down to fight him. Sorry, I'm not trying to blame you. You could have hardly refused. I seem to be getting more understanding in my old age. Old? How old are you, Angelo? old. What does that make Yangus? What does that make Morrie? Morrie's, you know what? Morrie's probably the most finely aged of all of us, and he still has everybody just gustoing all over him, huh? We should all be more like Morrie.
More lives to save. Maybe you are too much nice, eh, ragazzo? Maybe everyone thinks you are too soft to touch. But you will not hear the grumbling from me, because fighting to save the lives is a Morrie Mozzarella's raisin to live.
Raisin. Now I will leave for no raisin.
So Dragovians can really turn into dragons, eh? I wondered if the old man was just pulling on legs. I mean, they all look human to me. I'm looking forward to seeing how big that Dragovian Lord bloke is now.
So this lot gets to choose whether they're going to be a human or dragon when they get up in the morning, eh? Blimey, that'd be alright. It'd make defeating monsters a cinch, that's for sure.
Isn't there a skill that does that in Dragon Quest? Was it called, like, poof or something?
The Dragovians are being drained of their energy, their very life force. And now that we know why, we can't just leave them like this. Let's do something about that lord of theirs.
What's Morrie and Red's skills? So Morrie uses claws as his unique weapon, but his skills are so just good in general. Let me see if I can show them off. Morrie. He's good for support because he's got like sap, he's got kazing, he's got oomph. But his abilities during battle are insane. A lot of them are like the claw skills from Dragon Quest XI, basically. I guess from other games with claws. No, I don't really... No, you know, Dragon Quest. But you got Hard Claw for your Falcon Blade style attack. He's got like Grande Gusto, he's got Intenso. Those are abilities that like let you cheat the pep system in this game. Not pep, the what was it? The I forget because I haven't been playing this game. The one that raises your tension, that's it is. Like, it raises it up by 2 levels, so you just spam them up, get them at 100% tension, and just, like, go Hand of God on their ass, because Hand of God does, like, 250 damage. It's almost overpowered, because he's the weakest character of my party, and yet he deals the most damage. It's insane. 3DS, you know what, Haru? You know, just Dragon Quest VIII. The usual. I dread to think how much this game costs now. I bought it when it was new from Best Buy, but I wish it was more accessible. I wish the 3DS eShop didn't go down. I wish Nintendo didn't add a new patch to the 3DS that disabled hacks, even though, like, there's no eShop, so why even bother? Red skills, she's also, like, all-around support. Death Dance is like Thwack. Fandango is like a Falcon Blade that attacks randomly different enemies. What's really nice, though, is she has full heal. She has snooze. She has Accelerattle. Like, break her out during a boss fight, and she'll keep us all buffed. It's almost like I never need to have Angelo or Jessica ever. It's just sad. And the Timber of Tension. You know what? Thank you, Twig. I forgot I even had that. Yeah. You can't see Red as a caster. Like, it feels really weird, but she's really good at it. I'm not complaining. I forgot about the Timber of Tension. Thank you for reminding me. I can just pep. I call it pep again. You can tell I played Dragon Quest XI before I played this. I can tension up all over the place.
This leads to the Heavenly Dice, where you will find the Lord of the Dragovians. But going into battle when you are so tired would be the most unwise. Come, rest at my house.
Alright, Mr. Chenmui. I'll follow a strange old man I just met into their house. I'm sure what could go wrong? Nothing. You didn't know there was a white lavender 2DS XL from Japan. I imported the limited edition Metal Slime 2DS XL. It's really cool. It's got a shiny liquid metal slime on it. And before, you know, everything closed down and Nintendo put out their patches, I modded it and I put every Dragon Quest game on there. Like, you couldn't normally put the Dragon Quest DS games digitally on there. But there's a way.
Master Chenmui, you finally returned.
I have looked forward to this day.
That was a little threatening. He was walking right at us.
Ah, yes. Thank you for watching over things in my absence.
For attention to Pep? Yeah, I think so, I do too. Because Pep is just wait until you can suddenly use special power. The special powers are cool, but like there's less strategy to it. Tension is interesting because you got that risk reward of like losing turns versus doing a lot of damage. Yeah, especially when the enemies know the disruptive wave. That's always fun. But overall, like, it feels good to sneak in those extra few tensions and then deal out the big numbers.
I brought some human guests with me today. I want you to make sure they are comfortable.
Guests from the human world? Do you mean one of them is Miss Shia's?
Shia? What? Excuse me? Hello? Who?
Why don't you begin preparing tonight's meal?
Okay, I'm putting things together. In my head, I'm putting things together. Huh. Alright, y'all. Now it makes sense. And of course, this parallels the plotline for Dragon Quest IV.
Of course, Master. A cheese banquet, I presume. I'll begin preparations right away.
Cheese. Coffee Scroll wants the new small 3DS after getting your Miu Mini. N3DS XL is quite big. Yeah. The regular new 3DS is like the perfect size in my opinion. You've only played Builders 1 and 2. Install it on your phone. Great attention one day when it offers dopamine magically one day. It's a little sad that the mobile port of 8 has no voice acting, but at least it's better than nothing. Wish 3DS was region locked. Yeah, hey, that's one more reason to mod it. Again, it's surprisingly easy to mod your 3DS. You could play Japanese version just easy, or import a European one. I know that's cheaper, it's still not cheap, but a European copy is at least in English.
Please, make yourselves at home.
Just nodding. The question is, at what point do I just explain all the pieces?
What a spread, eh? I don't think I've ever eaten that much cheese in my whole life.
Oh, cheese, because it's munchy. It's munchy, y'all. I like how the hero's not concerned that his mouse is missing. Like, he just knows. In his heart of hearts. Like, because the implication is that he grew up here somehow. They knew him from before. Huh. Ha 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 ha.
Not that I'm complaining, mind. That was good grub. I'm just feeling a bit cozy round the old midriff.
When don't you, Yangus?
That's Yangus, always thinking with his stomach. By the way, there's something about this Chen Mui fellow that sticks in my mind. We only just met him today. How does he know so much about us?
You know.
Actually, I found the attitude of the elders even more bizarre.
Okay, should I say it before the cast puts it together? Look, here's the thing. The hero of the game, just one day as a boy, mysteriously appeared around Shrodane and then became one of the bodyguards of the princess. But nobody knows where he came from. He just appeared one day with his little mouse friend, who, if... do we even need the confirmation? Is Munchie, is Chen Mui. So his guardian, just, you know, hanging around, making sure he stays out of trouble. So that means the hero came from here. I came from here. And wouldn't you know it, I am human. So who would be my parents? Well, the caretaker of the house just said something very interesting. Shia. Shia's what? Shia's son? The missing king? The missing king from Argonia, who was supposed to be first in line, ended up here and died, but before then had a child with one of the Dragovians? That's like, of course, Yuji Horii just slightly reusing plot points from his other games. Yeah, you know. Think about the title of the game. Oh yeah, Journey of the Cursed King. You know, I had a theory. It wasn't exactly the theory that, you know, ended up becoming real, but I'm like, what if... Okay, I guess I'll say this now that I think it's wrong. I was thinking, you know, you might think that the Cursed King is King Trode, but, you know, he's a Cursed King, but he's not the Cursed King. What if Munchie was actually the missing king from Argonia, who was cursed to be a mouse? No, there was no curse there. That's not what happened. The Cursed King probably was Eltrio, cursed for something. That's why he had to die so early. King Trode's just a red herring. Which is funny, because, like, the Japanese title of the game is, like, A Journey to Land, Sea, and Sky, which does nothing to do with, like, Cursed Kings, but actually is even better. It's even a better name in the English one. Yeah. So, okay, I am the son of the missing king and of a Dragovian, and I guess I guess I can't channel my dragon powers, but that would explain why I was immune to the curse that freaking Dual Magus put on the kingdom, because I'm just a magic dragon boy. I'm just like, give me all that power, num 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 num, delicious. Yeah. Think about the Dual Magus fight. Okay, that I just don't remember because it's been so long ago. It's been so long ago, but I'm sure there is something even there too. Thank Twig, you need to replace your L button. You know, honestly, it's not that hard to take apart a 3DS. You just have to have the right tools. Oh yeah, but hand tremors though. I'm sure somebody will do it for you. Yeah. Curse attacks in the game are blocked when targeting me? Really? Huh.
It was as if they'd known about you for a long time.
I wonder.
You reckon? I didn't notice nothing weird.
Yangus, do you ever notice anything?
But if it's bugging you like, why don't you ask that old Shem What's-It bloke?
You know, for once, I actually agree with you, Yangus.
I seriously doubt he'll spit out the truth there and then, but it can't hurt to try.
Kind of funny that Jessica's voice acting is higher quality than everybody else's, because she has a different voice actress in this game than the PS2 version. So she had to re-record her lines with modern microphones. Yangus notices food. This is true. Oh man, I'm getting so many mini medals. What do you mean securely locked? Don't I have a key that opens anything? Let me see. How many mini medals do I have now? Oh, mini medals consigned 101. Ooh, if I have at least 14, I am zooming back to Minnie's castle because I can get the new dragon claws. Yeah, okay. Okay, where are my mini medals? How many do I have? I wonder if they actually appear here. Oh yeah, 9, damn. I'm 5 short. All right, keep in mind, chat, remind me to go to Minnie's castle when I get 5 more mini medals. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Was the OG one not available? I don't know, I think... There are definitely new lines recorded with the OG voice actors. Like, for example, the first line when Yangus meets King Trode. In the PS2 version, he just goes, "Cool, blimey!" Here, Gov. It's a bit late to be going places, ain't it? But in this game, he goes, "Cool, blimey, Grandad, where'd you spring from?" Just for the first time, so that we know why that's the recurring gag. So they did go back and re-record lines with the old voice actors. So I guess Jessica's VA wasn't available, so they had to redo all her lines. That's probably what happened. Oh, you know what? I was told by somebody, and Sprint 6864, if you're listening right now, I was told that if you pay attention to the first boss fight in the game, there's something interesting there. Yeah, the first boss can curse both Yangus and your hero, but it only affects Yangus. I wonder. Even that early, huh? I mean, I don't see that many like differences between Jessica's old and new VA. I don't think it matters that much. I know there's, you know, with any game that gets redubbed, there's gonna be people that prefer the old dubbing. Like, it's not like, say, Persona 4, where the new voice actress for Chie is radically different from the one in the original game. Like, if you hadn't told me that she got redubbed, I wouldn't have even noticed. The room you're staying in once belonged to Chenmui's only daughter, Xia. She was a curious and adventurous girl. One day, she decided to go and see the world of humans for herself. When Chenmui noticed she was missing, he immediately set off to find her and bring her home. But by the time he located his daughter, she had already fallen in love with a human. His name was Eltrio, and he was a prince in the world of humans. I don't remember the name of his kingdom, but I do recall it having a certain tradition. The men there gave a ring with a special jewel set in it to their betrothed. Miss Xia returned to the Dracovian sanctuary with such a ring on her finger. Ooh! Ooh! So with the special stuff... So he had already gone through the trial to become king. It's just that, what's his name? His brother just had to take up that mantle afterward. So indeed, Eltrio was already king of Argonia. Highly strung cheese. This is all working out. And you know what? If I'm Eltrio's son, guess what I did? I went through the trial to get that dragon heart stone, didn't I? So doesn't that mean that I have the right to be king of Argonia? On the path to the Dragovian sanctuary lives an old grave. It belonged to Eltrio, the human who promised his heart to Miss Xia. It appears that he had attempted to follow his beloved from the world of humans all the way to the Dragovian sanctuary. But the road here is long and fraught with perils. He died just before reaching the end of his journey. I'd never seen Miss Xia so sad as the day she heard the news. She passed away not long after. Even now, Master Chenmui deeply regrets his decision to split their relationship asunder. Is there more consultation? Boom, 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 boom. Just because VA retired, that would be why they replaced her. I see. Move over, Charmless. There's a new prince in town. Sounds like Chenmui was quite an important chap here, doesn't it? He and King Shrode really got to show how you can't judge a book by its cover. Morrie, what's going on?
Scusi. I am dead on my toes, eh?
Toes? I think I must get to some repose.
I've stuffed myself to the gills today, and I'm now just about ready for bed. There's nothing like a nice long cape after a belly full of grub. Smashing.
Well, I must say I'm impressed with the hospitality. Putting us up like this is pretty generous, eh? Bit too generous, maybe. I'm starting to wonder if that smell I'm getting is right, in fact. Still, suppose it beats having to rough it outside. Do you have any idea what these people might know about you, Manok?
Yeah.
You do? Why didn't you tell us earlier? We wouldn't have wasted so much time thinking about it.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like, even like, if you were to try to go through the route of getting a voice match and only recording new lines, it's still, like, iffy, because depending on the contract with the original actor, it may not allow for doing that. So you'd have to re-record everything anyway to comply with laws. Okay, you're not a challenge, but I'm still taking a picture of you, Mr. Chenmui. So it's interesting, because the new Metal Gear Solid 3 remake coming out supposedly has all the original voice actors, but I think that some have passed and some are just retired. So the only way that's possible is if they're just planning to reuse the original voice acting. And I think that's what's gonna happen. So everyone's excited for David Hayter returning, but also, like, He's not going to record anything new, so still he has not voiced Snake ever since Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Jeez. It's a book entitled Bustiers I Have Known. My lifelong obsession with bustiers has led me to spend many years in search of the ultimate specimen, the divine bustier. Thanks to the miracle of alchemy, my dream has finally come true. The recipe is simple. All you have to do is combine a shimmering dress with... I can't go and give away all my secrets now, can I? Bustier lovers, if you find this book, use the clue I have given you to create your own divine bustier. After all, where's the fun in me just telling you? I'm praying that someone with the same dedication I showed is now reading these words. I've already made one. We're good. You look like there's something on your mind. Come on, out with it then. I see. You're curious as to how we seem to know so much about you, Manok. Well, that's hardly surprising, but I'm going to have to ask you to wait. It's okay, I've always known. I've always known. Grandpa! For the moment, I'd like you to focus on the matter at hand. That is, bringing the Lord of Darkovians back to his senses and saving the Darkovian sanctuary. When you have completed that task, I promise I'll answer each and every one of your questions. They may be using old audio and cleaning it up. See, that's the thing. I think they just have the master recordings. I'm hoping. Oh. Alright, I guess we're going to bed. My headcanon is that Manok talks like the dog of wisdom. Spend the night? I suppose so. It's a little sad what happened to the dude that made the Dog of Wisdom. Because he ended up getting real hard into NFTs and really not backing down from them. And, you know... And then some people are just like, when he made Dog of Wisdom 2, it just let the sour taste in their mouths. Because, like, it's cool that he followed it up and went back to, like, making honest content. But it's like... Now that you just know what he's willing to throw away just for money, it's like, oh, you didn't know he went full on NFT? Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. I can only hope that he's, like, rescinded that way, but yeah, you never know. Was this game of sprinting? Me too.
Awake already? How do you feel? Did you sleep well?
Nope.
Hardly
I'm
a
tired.
surprise, given the gravity of the situation. But I have faith in your strength.
Sorry, Grandpa. I was staying up till 4 a.m. playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Here, give it a try.
Today you will visit the heavenly dais. The path is a labyrinth. The entrance lies beyond a portal, beneath the council chamber.
Sad when... Oh, I didn't even know that. Mike from Linkin Park started going down that road. It's... For some famous people, I give the benefit of the doubt. Because, like, it might be their agent. Like, unless it's the person directly saying it. It might be their agent, like, going into NFTs for them. And the people don't actually know. Or, like, they're just so rich that they just let their agent do everything for them. And they didn't know. But, damn. It was him on a sweater. Well, shoot. Dog Wisdom Guy tried picking fights with other content creators, mainly the Fox and Space creators. Is that why I started hearing more about them recently? Well, that's sad. Well, y'all go watch Fox in Space. If you like Star Fox, it respects that world so much. I don't think it's something that Nintendo themselves would make, but that's a good thing, that we get content that wouldn't have existed otherwise.
Good morning. So today is the day. You're going to face our Lord, aren't you?
I guess.
I humbly wish you the best of luck. We can't go on like this.
Question for anybody who might know. How long is this labyrinth, say? And also, is that just basically the end game? Or is there more? I'm trying to like figure out how much to plan around this, because if like the labyrinth is basically the entire end game, and it's only like 3 more hours, maybe
If you are injured or tired on your way to the heavenly dais, you should return to my house and rest.
Maybe I call it early for the night, or maybe start playing some Tears of the Kingdom, so that I can prepare in between streams and like do maybe a little more level grinding and farm some weapons. I don't know.
I've made arrangements so that you can stay whenever you like. Just ask my attendant.
If you ignore everything, it can take 5 minutes? Oh, that's interesting. Fox in Space had a second episode come out earlier this year. Only 2 episodes? I feel like it's been around forever. It has. I remember the first episode, like, coming out forever ago. But I hope they're not facing any troubles. They're just, like, taking their time. Most of the end game, there's an optional challenge thing you unlock. It doesn't really add to the story. Oh. This is hard because it's exactly almost 3 hours of stream, which is my usual stream end time. But I, you know, ever since playing Tears of the Kingdom, I'm like been going for 6 hours a night, and it feels weird to end at 3 now. So I'm trying to weigh my options here. I'm worried if I go farther than this point, there won't be enough content for another Dragon Quest VIII stream. But I don't want to go for 6 hours tonight, because I gotta wake up early tomorrow. What do y'all think? What do you recommend I like just do a little bit more? Or like do a lot more? The animation process for Fox in Space 2 got changed up. Ooh, 3D elements? If you explore maybe 20, it's short, like really short. Okay, now I'm afraid that there might not be enough content for another stream. But like, again, I don't want, and you know, there's probably going to be like end game stuff after that, like an end cutscene, or like I have to fight Raptor. Okay, I'm just gonna ask this. In order to like get the true ending now that I do all this, do I have to fight Ratthorn again? Or do I have to like, does it do the thing where like, when I go fight Ratthorn, suddenly like it's an instant kill because I've done this? Have to fight him again? Okay, that helps me make my decision. I might stop soon. For now, let's keep exploring, and you know what? The main thing I want to do is get more mini medals off stream. I hope everybody understands. All over again. I'm fine with beating Ratthorn. I loved that boss. And plus, I'm like 5 levels ahead of where I was, so I'm good. I'm good. I love that boss. It was fun for some reason.
The elders informed me of your intention to face the Lord of Dragovians. My humble shop is at your service.
Do you sell weapons here? Dragon Dung? Why would I... Wouldn't that just be your poop? Are you just selling me your poop? Dragon's Tail. The tail of a demon surrounded by an air of danger. Magic water. Oh, you can just buy magic water here. And you can just buy ash. Oh, oh, there's some good stuff in here. I like this place. Says I'm good, huh? I'm not good. I want to play more, but thank you for helping me make my decisions, y'all. Yeah, I think that informs my decision really well. I just need to find 5 more mini medals. For now, though... Is there anything that you think I should do? See, okay. If I don't ignore... Okay, you said 20 minutes, huh? You know what? I will do the labyrinth or whatever. At least one attempt of it, you know? If it's that short, might as well do that. And then we can beat Ratthorn next time. It'll be fine, right? Just wait until you get to the heavenly dais. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, let's go see what it's up to. It's through here, right? Okay, I'm a-going. Woo-hoo. If I have to fight the Dragon Lord or whoever... Well, I'm assuming not the Dragon Lord. That would be fun, though. Just the dude from Dragon Quest 1. If I had to fight the dragon man, we'll see if I'm ready for that. Where's that save point? It was over... I'm looking at the map. It's over here? Look, I'm just satisfied that I finally know what's up with my hero. This whole time he's been a little enigma, wrapped in mystery and cheese. Lots and lots of cheese. Da 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 ba 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 da 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 da. Wonderful. I'll tell y'all, I've been loving Dragon Quest VIII though, and I absolutely get it now why people say this is their favorite Dragon Quest. It's definitely up there. It's hard for me to place... Okay, I was gonna do a thing where I do a tier list for all the Dragon Quests I've played so far. I've played Dragon Quest 1, 2, 4, 5, 11, and now 8. So that's, you know, most of them, especially most of the ones that have been released here in this country. I'm gonna say it's hard to choose between 11, 8, and, you know, funnily enough, 4. Even though people say 5 is amazing, it is amazing. And I don't discredit it at all. I loved playing it. I loved marrying Deborah. That was fun. I think my experience was a little tarnished because I had watched the movie, which would basically spoil a lot of 5. But I get it. It's amazing. The whole series is amazing, though. That's the problem. How do I choose just one to be the best? If I'm going by, like, the best at what it does, that's why I'm thinking 4 might actually just out it a little bit. A little bit. But they're all great. Trying to figure out why they cut so much content on PS2. From Dragon Quest VIII? They cut content? Trying to pick your favorite version of the Doctor from Doctor Who, right? Right? Just so you know, I'm, the 10th is my Doctor, but I'm sure he's a lot of people's Doctors. He's just so silly. I'm waiting for that new special. I hope it comes out soon. I think it's in Christmas, though. Beyond this door lies the path to the heavenly dais. I have been instructed to allow you through whenever you wish. You may pass. I'm sure the Lord of Dragovians will be waiting for you on the heavenly dais. So you need to play more DQ? Want to get 4 on your phone?
Now listen to me carefully.
4 is great on the phone.
I cannot approach the Lord of the Dragovians in his present state, lest he drain my own strength away.
So what then? I don't get to have Munchie in my pocket?
Thus, I cannot accompany you to the dais, but I'll be fighting alongside you in spirit. I believe in you. I know you can bring the Lord of the Dragovians back to his senses.
November, huh? Okay. Oh, I'm just here. Hi, Munchie. Fancy of you to join us again. Wonder where you've been this whole time. Yeah, I know. Okay. I know Morrie and Red were not playable. I'm just confused because you said they cut content. Why does it look like this place is made of cheese? Like, were they always planning to add Morrie and Red? I didn't know that. I just know they added them to the 3DS version. How much treasure's here? Yangus, give me the deets. 6 treasures, not that bad. The 6th, 12th, 11th, 7th, and 2nd and 4th are your top 6 doctors. That is a lot, but I get it. I absolutely get it. Some of my favorite stories are definitely the ones written by Stephen Moffat in the 10th era. When he took over as showrunner, like, I still liked it, but it got silly. It really did. I don't blame him. Like, he was having fun with the writing, and that, you know, was really fun as well. But it was really, really silly compared to, like, you know, epic tales about the Doctor's wife that he's met in the future, but not yet because they're both time travelers and they keep meeting out of order. And it's like, wow, so emotional. And all of a sudden we're fighting like suit aliens that you don't remember when you look away from them. And it's like, I love that, but also it's so dumb in a good way. No random battles in this one? Yeah, not in the 3DS version. That's the reason I'm streaming it, so that I don't, like, fight a random battle every 5 steps. The trade-off is I feel like I'm under-leveled most of the time, because I keep not fighting things.
By the by, where do you reckon Munchie gets to whenever we're in the Dragovian Sanctuary? He's normally such an homebody, doesn't usually stray too far from the one for his little pocket, does he? I wonder what's got him going.
The elders, they say it takes molto gusto and the power to maintain the status of Drago, eh? So even for the Gregorian people, it's a no slice of cake. They cannot make just a transformation whenever they want, eh?
Phew, that's a view and a half, eh? I feel like we're even higher up now than when we were flying. Just getting to see a view like this makes having to fight the Lord of Dragovian seem worthwhile.
Oh, yeah. You know, Xandris, I downloaded some of the Doctor Who Big Finish audio stuff. I listened to them while I was like working, but because I was dividing my attention, I forget what exactly happens. I like the one where the 10th Doctor crosses over with the 4th. They're like just happen to be in the same church at the same time, responding to the same distress call. Oops, they're time travelers. They responded to it at different points in their own life. I hate these things so much. There's something about this enemy design that it makes me feel so unsettled. I think it's the teeth. Go multi-thrust. Abilities, Axis of Evil, Fandango, and Flames. Out of Time is good. I need to listen to that one. Yeah. It's a smile, for sure. Out of Time 3 is your favorite. It's 10 and 6. Ooh. You just never hear too much about the 6th Doctor, unfortunately. That's Colin Baker, right? Ba-da-ba-da-ba. He got done dirty. I'm glad he's, like, buried the hatchet with BBC. Ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba. Big Finish done wonders for him. I need to watch more classic Doctor Who. That's what I need to do. While I'm on a little break because of this whole like hiatus while they figure out what to do with David Tennant and Ncuti Gatwa. Okay, I don't know how much health these guys have. I also don't like how much my characters are dying. But we're gonna weather it. Oopa! These monsters make you want to find the nearest adult. Please, everybody huddle together. Morrie will protect you. Classic era available on Blu-ray. Huh. I hope they're not too expensive. 3rd, 4th, and 7th Doctor box sets, huh? For some reason, I'm particularly curious about watching the Sylvester McCoy stuff, 7th Doctor stuff. Because even though a lot of, like, people at the time credited him with, like, being the Doctor that, like, ruined what the show was about, I don't hold that opinion, but, like, it is sad that, like, such a long-running show seemed to have ended with his run. But from what I've seen of him, he's a silly little man with dark intentions, and you know, that's just one of my favorite character archetypes. Like, he's silly because he is ashamed of what he's done in his life, of how dark he can be. So he's not trying to trick anybody but himself. And I think that can be done really well, and that can be deep character writing. Feel over-leveled now? I don't know. Not sure. I feel like I'm the right level. Unless, you know, that... No, like... I don't know. I'm still scared of what the boss might do. I'm thinking I feel like the level I should have been when I fought Rapthorin the first time. So when we refight him, hopefully it'll be a lot more smooth. Seventh Doctor didn't get to grow as a character. BBC did everything they could to break the show before trying to fix it, and then he was fired. Ah, damn. Oh, Colin Baker, rather. Short end of the stick. I'm glad that things are turning around. That's the good thing about a show about time travel. You can just set the show anytime. You can get the characters back and just say like, oh, a time paradox caused them to look older than they are. But trust me, they're the same age they were when we last saw them. Meteor showers? Oh! Okay. I'm hoping he's one round away from death. Please? Uh-oh. Woo! Thank you! Red, you beautiful, beautiful ninja. Dodging those attacks like a true kunoichi. Da-da-da-da-da. Each box set is a full season of the classic era. I'm all for it. I feel like I'm about to get ambushed here. Like, from the Yiga clan. Just a little pile of bananas. The tombstone is old and crumbling. It's impossible to make that an inscription. Impossible to make that an inscription. Impossible to make that an inscription. Impossible. How about this one? The tombstone. The inscription reads, "Here lies my beloved daughter, Shia." Oh. Mama. Oh, it's one of these. It's still horrifying. Let spirits just tangled together like a legion. If I ever get the chance, check out the 6 Doctor stories. Holy Terror, The One Doctor, Jubilee, or The Nowhere Place. Some of your favorite stories. Comic companion Frobisher the Penguin? He just likes the shape of a penguin. Ah. A shapeshifter, huh? Real fun. I feel like, yeah, the TV Doctor Who doesn't delve enough into, like, non-human companions. Like, just think about the Sontaran dude from when the 11th Doctor was hanging out, just in random points in time. He was a fun dude. Bum-ba-da-dum. We are Legion, for we are a pain in my butt. A New York accent penguin? Okay, you know what? I'm sold. Hey, I'm waiting for the ice over here. Or non-modern day companions in general. Remember when Doctor Who had a companion from America, but was clearly not portrayed by an American actress? I wonder if they'll try that again. I guess if you count Jack Harkness. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Okay, the fire in the hole is not doing much damage. I'm trying to attack everybody evenly, but it's only getting me attacked more. Hey! Hey! I didn't like it. Okay, this isn't doing much. I kind of want to leave. I kind of want to get out of here. Let's go with a Omni heal just to top us off. We're gonna have to focus on one enemy at a time this time. God hand. Why am I getting my butt kicked? I don't like these status effects. Remember when we had a pre-colonial Scotsman and a futuristic mathematic genius as companions at the same time? See, that's the best. When Doctor Who's not just like, yes, travel with companions so that they can be the modern day analog to stand in for the audience. Because, I know a lot of people don't like the 13th Doctor's, run. But, like, just thinking about it from why that might be, one of the things I've heard is that the companions, like, there's just 3 companions that are all kind of the same role. They're all, like, modern-day human who needs everything explained to them, so they're kind of interchangeable as far as, like, story purpose. But that, I haven't watched it, so I don't know. But that's what I've read. Let's try to go for just big regular attacks. Let's go for Falcon Slash. Let's go for Fandango. And let's go for Heart Claw. That's why I love Nardole. Ah, Nardole! I remember Nardole. Character that's from the future, but, like, doesn't explain everything to everybody. Like, don't you just know that's how it is? Of course. Why should I bother? And also, wasn't he just, like, ahead for a while? I really like Peter Capaldi as the Doctor. It's like his own spin on what makes the Doctor fun. Just kind of going back to the roots of being like this person who likes to show people the world, the universe, and everything in it. I can show you the world. Just goes to show, the Doctor is best played by people who love the show themselves. I am not in a good place right now. I think I should heal. But only Morrie is alive at the moment. Okay, here's my big plan. I'm going to let some people die. Morrie heals himself, keeps himself alive, so that he can kazing people. They come back at full health. Come on, come on, come on. Morrie, you beautiful man. Dodge everything. Yangus is back up at least. Whoa, why am I gonna die to these things? I hate them. I'm gonna avoid them now. Heaven sent. Yangus, please, we want you to be dead. You're no good to us alive. I think I'm doing this wrong. Do I need to, like, attack them with magic, probably? Probably. Yangus does not have magic. Alright, kazing. Somehow Heaven Sent being the most perfect, like, show off of Capaldi's strengths. That episode where he's by himself in what looks to be a castle, and for some reason it's trying to get the truth out of him. I've watched so many video essays about that one episode, for sure. I'm kind of not sure what to do against these fellas. I guess I killed one, so I'll just keep attacking. There you go. Okie dokie. I am not touching another one of these spirit things ever again. This is probably going to be harder than the actual boss. Yeah, Sap probably would have done it. At this point, I'm late enough in this fight that I feel like Sap would be a waste. But I think I'm just being stingy. Come on, come on! When did they get so much health? Fine, I will Sap. Never mind. I don't want to do that again. I hate these things. I hate when the enemy spam status effects like that. It's so rude. Da 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 da. Want to point out how Manok was dodging all those breaths despite being paralyzed. I'm just that good, yo. Hell yeah. Oh no, I don't remember what path I took anymore. I think I'm going this way. Oh, I see a treasure chest. It's the wrong way, but it's the right way. What we got? I don't even care if this is a mimic, as long as it's not the Lost Souls. A dangerous bustier. Oh, yeah. That's the one you used to make the divine bustier, right? Well, don't worry. We've had that one for a while. Have I been keeping up with Shudigawa's promotional photos? I have not. I'm trying to, like, keep myself as unspoiled as possible. I'm just excited. I'm excited, though. I say that, and then, like, I've watched, like, all the little leaked footage from when David Tennant and Catherine Tate were, like, recording. Oh, this is a... What is this? Oh, this is where I came from. Oops. Oh, I just went all the way back. I mean, I guess I'll just go and sleep for free heals. Might as well. I'll have enough mini medals at some point to get those dragon claws. I just have to work up for it. I know. Okay, so a question. In Dragon Quest XI, there was an enemy that would just... I believe they would just drop mini medals. Is there such a thing in this game, or can you only find mini medals in set places in this game? He looks fantastic. I have seen pictures of his new costume design, and people are like, isn't he just dressed like Professor Layton? And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're right. But then again, isn't Professor Layton just Doctor Who anyway? It's just set places in this one? Dang. How do I sleep here? Do I talk to the attendant? Oh, yeah, here you go. The reason I don't want to keep up too much with Doctor Who right now is because I know it's going to be so long until November. I understand why they need the long break. They need to, like, work around Shudigawa's schedule. Egg. Thank you for the toss. But also they need to just hype up David Tennant. Schedule. There's photos they released of him. This incarnation of the Doctor apparently loves to dress up in period-appropriate attire. That's fun. And if you're traveling through time, might as well actually dress the part instead of looking out of place all the time. He looks fire in each one. Props to the costume designers then.
Water.
Thanks for the hydrate. You know, I do need to drink some water. The swag on display. Ooh, treasure! Same with watching anime get cut up, have to wait months, if not years, for the next season. Or, you know, you do the thing that you tell yourself not to, but you do. Or, you know, you tell yourself you will, you just get around to it, and you read the manga. Not that it's a bad thing to read the manga, it's just more like, you know, once you start reading it, you can never go back to the anime, because at that point, it's just recounting what you've already seen. And that also makes it hard to go back. Mini medals, how many do I have? If I have 14, I have 11. Alright. 3 more. Four treasures left. I have to think. I don't want to go to the altar, so that looks like that. I want to find treasure chests. Or sometimes the next season never happens. Oh, Onslaught, thanks for the slime. How you doing? It's slime time.
Is a bucket.
So, besides going to Dragon Quest Island, when I went to Japan, like, there was so much Dragon Quest memorabilia and whatnot. Is that it? Wait, I don't have all the treasure chests. Did I not get all the ones in this area? I've said this before, but I'm a little sad that the nose for treasure doesn't work like in other games. No, we're not touching that. Other games, it's like, you get the number of treasures on that floor. In this game, you get the number of treasures in the entire dungeon, so you're not completely sure if you've missed something. Yeah, okay, there's more dungeon, we're good. Ooh, Dullahan. Fight you. Seeing the animation is still a different experience? That's true. At the very least, you go back to fights and be like, alright, now I get to see this in motion. Shoo-ba-da-ba-doo, boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's go all out. We'll give the Razor Wing Boomerang to Morrie so we can just do regular attacks. Bam, bam! I'm getting a feel for how many rounds it takes to defeat these guys without using too much MP. Okay, let's try to go for the kill this time. One more Giga Slash. One more Evil. This time, more attacks. Is it good? Are we under or over leveled? That's what I'm trying to gauge. Ow! I don't like that they're tensioning up multiple times. Please stop. Oh, they're strong lads. Okay, okay. 3 rounds is possible, but not probable. Get him before he attacks. He's got pep. I mean, psych up. Okay, I think next time we're gonna go for each one at a time. Sometimes they change things up in the anime, sometimes it's the order, sometimes the dialogue. Sometimes the mangaka uses the anime to fix things. That's true. Oh, there's so many enemies over here. There's so many pads over here. Let's fight this crocodile. My rule is fight at least one of each enemy type. Crocodile. Let's pump up Morrie a little bit. Let's go with Grande Gusto. They just want to bite my butt. Don't bite my butt. If I wanted that, I'd go to KFC.
God handle!
458, so much. And yet the crocodile is still not dead. Okay, now it is. I'm guessing around like 800 HP? Not terrible. Boom. Haven't fought one of these yet. There's one treasure there. Okay, I need to go that way. Where are you? Just break out that clip from, what is it, Gintama? Where they say, like, they have the visual of the arrows and, like, the manga diverting from the anime, and it goes different paths, and sometimes the paths go too far away, and sometimes they remerge, but sometimes they have to unmerge again. To this day, it is still appropriate. You've honestly never watched much Gintama. I've never watched it either, but I've seen clips. Oh, you got thwack? Sleeper. In your head, Morrie is saying,
punishment from heaven! I have the power!
Molto bene. If this doesn't get him, boom bam.
Falcone punch!
Gintama's hilarious and one you rewatch. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Is it good because it has good clips, or is it good overall? Or is it good just because it's fun? I like things that are fun, even if they aren't the most cohesive. Does anybody have recommendations of what to put Yangus into after you max out both axes and humanity? Because I don't think I'll ever use anything else, honestly. What about inhumanity? Not a clue. It's just extra points at that point. Have I found one of these? Servants of Darkness.
Darkness, come, Guardian. Give in to the darkness. Submit!
Let's put the usual up on it. I'm just gonna go Hand of God every turn. What's the worst that could happen? Let's see how much damage it does at a base level. Jeez, they're so strong.
By the power invested in me, I now pronounce you dead.
It didn't work, Morrie. Do it again. Gintama good overall. And references to One Piece, I mean, why not? Not bad. I imagine Morrie making like a lame religious pun every time he uses Hand of God. Ooh, more medals. Oh, there's a Metal King slime here. I'm surprised that Dragon Quest hasn't ever made the pun. Maybe they have, I don't know. Of a Metal King slime. And it's a king slime, but it like looks like a giant mini medal.
What do you suppose is holding this lot up, eh? I mean, what's to say it won't just fall out of the sky any second? It ain't the kind of place I choose for a relaxing stroll with. I mean, never mind.
Blimey, this view's someone else, eh? I tell you, if I could half-inch it, I would. But if you ain't like no treasure, eh? You can't ever earn it, no matter how good of a thief you are.
Just build a house here.
So if you think about it, it's more valuable than any gold or gems or whatever. Mind you, I know which I'd rather be without.
For a second, I thought that would be mighty uncharacteristic of you, Red, but, you know, you'd rather have the treasure.
Allora! Behind the doors we see in the distance is the Lord of the Dragovians himself. The battle is about to commence. Let's get on it!
Let's get it on! Alright, like I said, the idea is I'm going to make one attempt at the Lord of the Dragons. And if I don't make it, I don't make it. If I do make it, I do make it. But no guarantees. But that's probably all we'll have time for. Mini medal. I'm getting them up the wazoo. I'm happy for that. I might get those new claws for Morrie after all. Shooby-dooby-doo. Shabba-dabba-doo. As you can see, I'm at the point where I'm just ignoring the enemies. Which I think is fair. I've pretty much fought one of each of these. So I am good. I just need to make sure I get all the treasure and I'm out of here. Well, there's the door to darkness.
You're wrong. The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But something light. I know now, without a doubt, the Kingdom Hearts is light.
Yeah, just hire me for any time you need to cast young Sora in anything Kingdom Hearts related. You can't even tell the difference.
Heal. Defense.
Dragon. I had a feeling there was something here. A skull helm. Okay, how much treasure is left, Yangus? All gone. Alright, we're good. We're good to go. That means we can zoom on right to the end. Alright, y'all, do you believe in me? Press 1 if yes. I would take a picture of this door, but the little dog gator's in the way. 1, thank you. Thank you, it means a lot. 100%. Alright, you know what? You're just gonna be in the picture. I keep this photograph. Every time I look, it makes me laugh. I'm saving state. Just in case. For anybody who might be new or haven't been around in a while, my legitimate 3DS does this thing where it stops my computer from doing anything, really. So, it sucks because I have to turn off my computer when it happens. And I try to avoid it. But if it happens, you'll know because the audio will cut out. Getting buffering. Oh, the frames! Not the frames! The frames are going down at such an inopportune time! I think we're good, though. I think we're good. Right before the boss, too. Alright. Alright, y'all. I see a certain somebody up there. Somebody who wants their picture taken, I believe. I'm gonna assume I can walk, like, this close to him. Whoa. You know? That pose ain't doing him any favors. It's like his arms are attached to his back. Alright. How about you take a nice little picture with Morrie? Morrie would love to pose with a monster such as you. Morrie looks sick of your shit. Leave this to me. I'll show this a dragon quest. The dragon beast. Is he not a challenge? I thought he was. Oh, he's probably a challenge after you beat him, huh? Alright. Alright, here we go. Lining back up. Ready for the battle, eh? Golden Penny! What a bleeding monster! Better be prepared for a thrashing from this one.
Phew, that is one stonking great dragon.
Now they're exchanging phrases. And to think that thing and them locked down in the sanctuary are all the same race, eh? Still, we ain't turning tail now we come all the way up here, right? When you got a job to do, you gotta do it, and do it well.
Mamma, la forma perfetta. But we cannot be the custard cowards, eh?
No, ragazzo. The lives of the Dragovians depend on us.
We fight! We fight with more gusto than ever before!
Yeah, Morrie, you got me. Let's go! Are you Parthenax? Charles Martinet, is that you?
Why do humans dare to appear before me?
You know, he does actually kind of sound like him.
Perhaps to offer themselves as sacrifices. Very well. Your wish is granted.
Oh boy. Step on me, Dragon Daddy. What? Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. Bum, 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 bum. You got the Dual Magus music, huh? Look, you ain't no thing. I've done this a million times before. Let's do it. And Dragon Slash is gonna do a lot of damage. This is gonna be great. Alright, let's set up. Spells. What do you got? What do you got? Do I actually have any setup spells with the hero? I think I'll just psych up. And for Yangus, we want to do Kabuff. Red will Accelerottle. And Morrie. I guess Morrie can sap him. Dragon, Falcon, Slash. Well, I can't do both. I would love to, though. Ow. Okay. Hey, I haven't kabuffed yet. Give me a chance, man. Gosh. Alright, okay. Well, that's kind of oof. Am I even gonna get to pep up a lot? Let's see. Okay, Red is already on healing duty. Great. Morrie is gonna have to do the pepping for everybody. Let's put that on me. I think I'm gonna be the constant damage dealer.
Intenso!
Brickleborg, what's up? You wonder if this game looks any better with HD textures? So, I actually am using an HD texture mod, but the problem is, the creator never made anything past the intro to the game. So literally only like the first 3 characters of the game are HD. But I still use it because the text is HD, and that's all I need, honestly, because the text is really crunchy in the base game. So that's fine by me. We don't need to heal right now, but abilities. Oh, I forgot about Butterfly Bop. I should have been using that when there were multiple enemies. Oops. I think we got a free turn. Morrie can... What's the other thing he does? I mean, I could tempt fate and try to get Morrie up to high tension so that he can hand a god for a big punchy. Let's try that until he dies once, and then we'll not try it ever again. Kind of pay through the whole game for just the textures, right? I'm okay with this. Like, it still looks great. The art style makes up for a lot of it. Stay up, Morrie. Alright. He just hits like a truck. He hits like 2 trucks. I'm isekai'd like 5 ways till Sunday. I think we need to kabuff multiple times, honestly. That might be what we have to do. Well, Dance of Life. That's basically a Kazing. Morrie, keep going on your bullshit. Keep going with the gusto. It might pay off. We got 100. Look at him. He's so big. Oh no, Manok's not under kabuff anymore. But he just missed. And then he missed again. Your defense went back to normal already? Shoot. Alright, okay. We're okay at the moment. We're just gonna do consistent damage with Dragon Slash. Let's not get greedy. Morrie is the one that's gonna go with big punchies. Yangus is on kabuff duty. Let's keep accelerating. Because Manok needs it again.
Let's go! In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Maya feast in your face!
Whoa! 1400, baby. Ow. I'm still upset that Manok doesn't learn Kazing, because that would be nice. Because we want Morrie to be on damage duty for once in his life. We're just gonna keep kabuffing. 20. Not bad. Red! Mamma mia! That's a spicy meatball! Dun 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 dun. Keep in mind that Yangus has Kerplunk, so it is useful to keep him alive at the very least. I'm gonna try doing more Helm Splitters on him. That way we can debuff him while we do damage with Yangus. Morrie, get one more Grande Gusto under your belt. Let's go. 1400 damage again. Just stay alive, please. Did not lower his damage? His defense? Yangus, no! No! Whoa. Why did Morrie only take, like, chump damage from that? I'm not complaining. But, I like it. Is it because he's psyched up? Huh. Okay, we could do with a heal on somebody. Just a full heal to keep Red up, I guess. You can Kazing. I'm sorry, you can, was it Dance of Life? Morrie, you know what to do. Hand of God. Take this.
My love, my anger, and all of my sorrow.
I'm surprised Yangus survived that. Now he's not gonna. Roasted. Alright, we got the consistent damage. I'm so surprised that Dance of Life is so cheap for what it does. I feel like Morrie's not gonna survive 2 more turns. I'm gonna go with... I don't like where we are, because if he just does 2 attacks in general, then he's gonna kick our asses. Actually, you know what? Red is going to use full heal on me. Morrie is gonna use Kazing on Yangus. This is a setup turn. That's a lot of damage. I'm glad I was able to pull it off twice. I feel like he's already half dead. I don't like that. It's so random how much damage he does. Alright, it's gonna feel bad, but we're gonna Omni heal. Just to make sure we're all hunky-dory. Yangus buff. Dun 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 dun. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Grande Gusto? Maybe? We're playing a little dangerous. I do move consistently before the dragon, though, so that's not terrible. I don't like that I keep dying. Bleep. Alright, okay. I can get away with healing myself. Just spam those buffs. We'll be done in no time. Grande Gusto! Oh, that's why... You know what? That's why we take so little damage with Red and Morrie, because they've actually stayed alive somehow. Their buffs are still active this whole time. Oh, geez, never mind. Oof. Morrie's already maxed out, that's for sure. Da, 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 da. Wait, Morrie has the raise and Red has the raise. Yangus is gonna have to just try to go for a big hit. One more Hand of God, though. If this just straight up kills him, it doesn't. We're not in a bad way, to be honest. It's just Red is dead. Alright, get my damage in. I think we're good. Probably like one more good Hand of God. It might not kill him, but it'll... I don't know what it'll do. I don't know how many phases this guy has. Okay. Thanks for the hydrate. Alright. We just gotta keep our wits about us. 2 people are dead, but 2 people are alive. Is it time for Kerplunk, maybe? Resurrect all other party members. Because it's easy to resurrect Yangus. It's hard to resurrect Red and Manok. It uses all my MP, though. I mean, am I really using that much MP with Yangus at this point? I do, while I have the opportunity, want to share some magic with Morrie. Alright, let's kazing. Me, because I'm the most likely to stay alive? Not really, though. Oh, maybe I will! Stop. Ah, damn. That's fine. Morrie's just sleeping for a little bit. You know? We can buy some turns. Yeah, let's buy some turns. Let's call the monster team in. The Big Booty Squad! Forgot that's what I named them. Go, Big Booty Squad, go! Show them the size of your booty! Fight! I've trained you well. It's like I'm just playing Pokemans. Die! Heal him up, Octurian. We're just getting that free hits in. That's not what we want. We want to heal. Never mind. Octurian. Maybe you were right to not heal up right away. But Skeletoid is looking a little low. Ow. No. Alright, Octurian. Good job. Oh, look, you just ran away. Red, why is Red now in a coffin? Alright, well, that was fun. I don't know why the other team is gone, but it would have been nice. I guess I never healed them at Morrie's place. Oof. Alright, well, how are we looking? We're looking okay. But Morrie's still on his feet. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Oof, these dodges are saving our asses right now. Oh, Red didn't get the EXP. But we got him. Oh, we got him. It's like I'm fighting the Gleeok. Oh, in the Zelda. Uh-oh. Now when do I cover him for parts? Da-da-da-da. First try, baby. Each living party member. You know what? That's less experience than the King Metal Slime anyway. Red's not missing out on much. The Lord of Dragovians drops his treasure chest. Manok bags a seed of skill.
Die.
Oh, hi. Have you come to your senses, Mr. Man?
What have I done? After the ritual, everything felt wrong. As though I were entangled in the threads of some enduring nightmare.
Nice Legolas cosplay.
Humans? What are humans doing here?
Kicking your ass?
No. I remember now. You confronted me when I was out of control.
No need to thank us, buddy. You know, if you want your butt kicked anytime, we're here to help.
Brave humans, you have my gratitude. Had you not put an end to my madness, it would have meant the end of the Dragovian race. I decided to abandon my human form, yet it was humans who rescued me. It appears my decision was a grave mistake.
I mean, it would hit harder if this guy had a name.
You? How can this be?
Oh, hi. Long time no see, eh? It's me, in the flesh.
You saved me. No. You saved all of the Dragovians. What a strange hand fate has dealt us.
Kinda reminds you of Pissarro, kinda. But less badass.
How come he knows who you are, Gav? And what's all this about fate?
I'll tell you when you're older, Yangus.
It seems you remain unaware of your true origins.
Oh, I know.
Or perhaps your memories have yet to be reawakened.
Oh, I know.
Very well. You are the child of a human father and a Dragovian mother. The blood of both races runs through your veins.
Wait a minute. Does that mean I can use that attack that turns into a dragon?
But of that I will speak no further. Consult your grandfather if you wish to know more.
I am Dragonborn!
Chen Mui, I sense your presence. Reveal yourself.
As if this was a surprise. Look at him. What's up, Grandpa? Yeah.
I should have known your penetrating gaze would see through my disguise, my lord. Forgive me.
Look at freaking Morrie and Red, though. Like, me and Yangus are the appropriate amount of surprise, and they're just flabbergasted.
I apologize for hiding my identity from you for so long.
Why, Grandpa? Why?
I am your grandfather. I disguised myself as Munchie so that I could travel alongside you and see that you were all right.
Well, it paid off. It paid off, Mr. Man.
I understand you must be shocked. Anyone would be. And now I will fulfill my promise to unravel the mystery of your birth for you.
What mystery? I put it all together, old man.
It is quite a long tale, however. May I suggest we adjourn to my home?
He's cuter as a hamster.
We can speak at our leisure.
Do you want your grandpa to be cuter?
I shall transport you back to the sanctuary.
How convenient. I like that he has a little dragon on his scepter. Like, Imagine if you had a little like figure of yourself on your walking stick.
Visit me again once Chen Mui has satisfied your curiosity. There is still much for us to discuss as well.
Oh, there is. Look, all I know is I'm marrying Medea.
You have earned the right to undertake the Dragovian trials.
Oh.
Ah, home again. Home again. The power of the Lord of the Dragovians is a wondrous thing.
Oh, wait, I didn't take a picture of him. I need that.
Well then, there is something I would like to give you. Follow me.
Is it in that treasure chest? Because I've been wanting that. Eh? Whoa!
This is a keepsake of your mother, Shia. It was given to her as a present by your father.
It's the stone! It's the dragon heart!
Does the jewel set in the ring seem familiar at all?
It's a ring pop! Lick it! Ooh, it tastes like cherries.
I thought it might. It's an argon heart, obtained by your father 20 years ago, during his initiation as Prince of Argonia.
Yep.
Long ago, some 20 years previous, a curious Dragovian girl by the name of Xia decided to visit the world of the humans. There, she chanced to meet a young prince named Eltrio. It was love at first sight. But her father,
and his hands ripped in half,
none other than yours truly, objected. He took Xia back home to the Dragovian sanctuary so that the couple could never meet again.
Oh, but she was already pregante.
He thought it was the right thing to do. He believed there would never be any way for a Dragovian and a human to build a happy life together. But he was wrong.
Not with that attitude. Yeah, I look just like my dad. Can you see the family resemblance? He looks just like a chicken. No wonder. The king of Argonia knew all along.
His foolish decision caused no end of sadness and tragedy for his beloved daughter Xia. Shortly after Chen Mui forced his daughter back to the sanctuary, a human body was found just outside.
No.
It was Eltrio. He had fought desperately to find Xia again, but died just before reaching the gates of the sanctuary. The death of her true love wounded Xia to her very soul. She plunged into an inconsolable sorrow. Her life ebbed away from her, day by day. One day, even while absorbed in her grief, Xia realized that she was pregnant with Eltrio's child.
How Baby formed?
Every single one of the Dragovians objected, but she stood firm and decided to keep the baby. Xia delivered a healthy baby boy, but in her weakened state, she never recovered from the strain of childbirth and passed away soon after. The Council of Elders convened a discussion to decide what should be done about the half-human, half-Dragovian child.
Now this sounds a little familiar, don't it? You ever played, like, half of any other Dragon Quests?
It took several years, but finally, the Council of Elders announced their final decision.
Several years? I ain't even a baby at that point anymore.
The child's memory would be sealed away, and he would be banished from the sanctuary forever. Needless to say, by this time Chen Mui had changed his mind. He argued against the cruel and closed-minded decision at great length.
That's what Grandpa used to look like.
But the Council of Elders refused to reverse it. Chen Mui cursed himself for his powerlessness. Shortly thereafter, the Lord of the Dragovians used his power to seal away the child's memories, and the boy was expelled from the sanctuary.
I was cursed.
The boy was Chen Mui's last remaining connection to his only daughter. He knew he could never truly abandon the child. So, Chen Mui begged the Lord of the Dragovians for permission to follow his grandson into the human world. The Lord of the Dragovians told Chen Mui that he would only allow it if Chen Mui disguised his true appearance as a mouse.
Which is apparently just a thing they can do, huh? Look, what is the very first thing you see when you boot up this game for the first time? You know, besides the intro. You see Munchie. You see Munchie hopping along the fields, trying to find his grandson again.
And never spoke directly to the boy. Considering the hardship his grandson would be facing as an exile and an orphan in a totally new and unknown world.
Hi, Takato, how's it going?
Chen Mui made up his mind at once. He transformed himself into the likeness of a mouse and chased after the boy as quickly as he could.
Like I said before, I kinda had a theory, right? But yeah, no. I thought El Trio was cursed to be a mouse, and that's why, like, he's the cursed king. Oh no, the truth was even sadder. Damn. What's up? Sadness is up.
You know
Wait,
the
you have
whole
pictures?
story. My apologies for keeping it from you until now. Please forgive this doddering old man.
I like how he had pictures made of his mouse form, but before he left, because this was already in the chest. Like, he told his attendant, one day I'm gonna tell this story to my grandson, so just, like, make all these picture book pictures and put them in this chest so that, like, so that I can tell the story with a picture aid, because, you know, I think that curse we placed on him made it so he can't talk, so we won't really ever, be able to communicate him, so maybe he'll need pictures. I like that. I wonder who took that picture. He puts it back in the box.
As for the ring, I would like you to have it.
Thank you, we're married now. Emblem engaged.
Your mother would have wanted it that way.
I know exactly who to give this to. Red, what?
Perhaps you should have another look around the sanctuary. Or would you like to hear the story again?
I mean, I'd love to, but is it just the same? I'm gonna save state, and if it's the same story, I'm just gonna load it.
Hardly a surprise, given the length of the tale. It's a lot to take in all at once. Allow me
Munchie
to
took the picture with a
begin
selfie
again.
stick. All right, we're not gonna sit through this all again, as much as I'd love to.
Long ago.
Long ago. No, thank you.
Hardly a surprise, given the length of the tale.
I like how it's the same response, even though I said no.
Let us make our rounds of the sanctuary and tell everyone of your valiant service to the Dragovian elders.
Do I have to? I'm hoping I can just, like... Wait, why do I open this again? No, I don't. It's fine.
What?
He was primed to tell me the tale. I want to leave off in a place where I can just go farm mini medals and weapons and levels, maybe? You know that story Chen Mui told us before. Did you notice that he was the only one drawn in a flattering way? Oh, you telling me those pictures aren't accurate? Honestly, who'd have thought an old man like that would be so vain?
You have had many trials and triangulations in your life, eh, ragazzo?
Tribulations.
But now you have us. We are all here for you. Whenever something is making you feel sad, you come to Morrie, eh? I give you my gusto in a grizzly bear hug, eh? Man to man.
Thank you, Morrie. Nothing makes me feel better than your hairy chest. So you're Chen Mui's grandson, eh? So it means you're half Dragovian, but you're also one of the Argonian royal family? I just can't get me head around it. It's all too confusing for me. It means I'm special. I always knew there was something a bit special about you, Manok. I could see it in the moment we met. No, you didn't. You just wanted to use me as a distraction for your poker game. Not that even I imagined you'd have both Dragovian and royal blood in your veins. To have one is fortunate, to have both is bad manners. Wait a minute. This means... No, Manok and Prince Charmless are actually related. Oh, he's my cousin. Get him away. Ew. Oh. I think I've just discovered something I'd rather have remained blissfully unaware of. You see, if I had chosen Jessica for marriage, then she would have had to have lived with the fact that she'd be like she'd be cousins-in-law with Charmless, and I can't have done that to her. Like, you know, it's best for everybody it works out this way. You have half the same blood as Charmless. No. He has my blood, and he needs to give it back. Like, drain him. Like, he doesn't deserve to have it, man. I don't know, the whole thing's a bit too out there, ain't it? But I suppose you can't remember nothing, Manok. We just have to take the old bloke's word for it, eh? Kinda seems like he's painting himself as the only decent bloke in town, though, don't he? With that fancy puppet show of his. I think I'll take it all with a pinch of salt myself. I never would have imagined our little munchie was actually Chen Mui in disguise. That just blew my mind. No wonder he can breathe fire like that. It's only natural he's Dragovian. But now I'm wondering if he really needs cheese to do it. I'm starting to think he uses that as an excuse. For cheese? What a twist. Put a bunch of monsters in Charmless's room. We'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna see if I'm allowed to zoom out of here. Let's say to Port Prospect. Yeah, we're good. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do, y'all. As much as it's probably a bit of a tease to not, like, resolve everything with Dragovia or whatever, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for next week. So, unfortunately, let me just turn in my Cameron's codexes. And, I would like to have been able to also turn in some mini medals, but tis not the case. Great troll card. Look at that. Ba, 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 ba. So, yeah. I'm just gonna find a pretty good place to save, and we'll call it there. You know what? I like to save at Baccarat. You gotta save near the casino, right? Right? Yeah, you know it. A bunch of Dracovian shenanigans upon return. But, no, it is 4 hours into stream. I think this is a great place to leave it. And, boy howdy, I'm satisfied. Finally, just that theory floating around in my head for months and not being able to resolve it. And you know what? I can't, like, take all the credit because, you know, some smart people in the YouTube comments have put it together already that, hey, I did the trials myself. Hey, like, maybe I am qualified somehow. Hey, you know how there's a missing brother that just went off and who knows what? Well, maybe they're somehow related to me. Well, there you go. It's all true. It's all true because Yuji Horii is just the god of foreshadowing, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah. Confirmed. Now I don't have to, like, worry about it. Yeah. Storytelling, baby. Why is Dragon Quest so good, y'all? Why is Dragon Quest so good? Do I intend to continue? No. We're good. Alright, we're going. But for all y'all, this is not the end, of course. Because we still have to finish the post-game for realsies. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call it for the night, and we'll play more Dragon Quest next Friday. Yeah. Onslaught, no, your eggs. It's okay, you still have some. As long as nobody gambles all their eggs away. Would be a shame to lose them. Glad to stop by. No problem, Takato. Glad you could be here. Everybody. Yeah! Dragon Quest, it's good. Can we get a Manoka eyes in the chat? Cold blimey! Everybody. So, you know, the dealio for realio. Same deal. Next week, Tears of the Kingdom until I feel like playing some Dragon Quest on Friday. And it's gonna be great. Thank you for the Core Blimey. Another person you follow to Reading with Z. Yeah. And, yeah. For now, though, have a happy weekend. I don't stream on weekends usually. And, this is no exception. So, I'll have to see y'all on Monday. I'll be back. But for now, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch to catch me live next time I play this or any other game. Links are in the chat if you want to follow my YouTube to see my entire rest of the whole playthrough of this. Or Dragon Quest games I've streamed before. I've streamed 1, I've streamed 5, I've streamed 11. That took a while. That was like the entire first half of 2022. And, you know, all those RPGs that I play. Fun times. Only Fridays for Miku. It'll ramp back up, I swear. We're like almost done with Tears, honestly. We could be done like real soon. I just wanna, you know, take my time with it. I hope it's okay. For now, links are in the chat. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if you have any fan art for the stream, as you can see, I have this little fan art corner where I put it up in this room. It's hard to tell, but it is a room. The fan art about games I played, or fan art about just chickens, then feel free to put it up and send it to me. Yeah, if you're going to sleep, have a good night. And I'll see y'all next time. Stay clucky, y'all. Bye-bye.